Hello and welcome. Welcome to Drakenmemoria. Yay! What is Drakenmemoria, you may ask? Well, it's Dungeons and Dragons, or more specifically, a group of people playing Dungeons and Dragons. So, well, if this is not something you want to watch, you really should be mindful about what you write in the search engine because honestly, I don't see why it would be me unless you wrote either Drakenmemoria or Dungeons and Dragons. But if it wasn't intentional, for some reason, we invite you to intentionally take something you want to watch. If not, if you actually enjoy Dungeons and Dragons and you want to watch us do Dungeon and Dragon stuff, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome. Take a seat. Lie down. Go to the bathroom. I don't know where you watch Dungeons and Dragons usually. And hope you will enjoy the evening. That's a good moment. No, stop. Stop, I said. No. Stop. Good. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed the thunderstorm in the background, that's ambient mixer. If you enjoyed the wall map, it's Wonderdraft. If you enjoyed the battle map, of which we will have one tonight, it's Dungeon Alchemist. Sorry, my brain is not functioning to its peak capacity. I don't know what's happening here, but we have a second, I don't know how to call it in English, flowering of ragweed. Joy. Oh, wonders of nature. So if my eyes starts watering and my nose starts sliming up and just snot coming out, it may not be because one of you said something that was very touching. It's just because someone opened the window on another floor and unfortunately there's a draft. With that, yeah, I think that's everything I needed to say before we started. Now let's get started properly. Oh, wow. That's not gonna help. And of course, this is why I didn't write anything. Oh, yeah! This guy. Okay, yeah, no. Alright. We got a scared player. I didn't say anything, and players are already scared.
Well, it would be a pretty nasty fall from where we are currently at.
So yeah, like I was saying, guys, bomb.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a good answer. We can always teleport out.
Well,
Yeah, I can use enlarge on inanimate objects, right? I can just
Oh,
enlarge
God,
the bomb.
You're gonna enlarge the bomb. Oh no.
well, it's. I'm not saying that it's for tonight, but it could have been for something else. Or it could be for something in the future. But I will mention that throughout all of my years of DMing, at one point I did take the time to do the research and the math to figure out how long it would take a ship to fall from above the clouds and on the ground. So
Wait, I thought everything falls instantly in No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Anyways,
No, everything falls instantly 500 feet and then stops for 6 seconds and then instantly falls another 500 feet.
How long does it take for a ship to reach terminal velocity when falling off it now?
It depends on how big the ship is
yeah,
and what shape
All right,
it's
kids,
in.
grab out your calculators. First, we need to calculate the mass of the ship.
Oh, I
No, everything falls at 9.8 meters per second squared of acceleration.
oh,
need to know the height.
If you want my research, I can try and find them. I did find the mass of a medieval sailboat, so
Damn.
that's what I used
And
to.
it was.
Screw the fight. We're doing math today.
Fuck you. No, it was the new rules. I guess at level 11 they get 1d10.
hmm
Yes.
Nice.
I thought we had already confirmed that's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? And it didn't change when you unshared the rules. That also.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, I'll just remember. It's a D8.
So yeah, for your calculation, I think the boat will reach terminal velocity rather quickly because I was calculating from above the cloud cover, and I did learn at that moment that I needed to be mindful of whether it's during the winter or the summer because the cloud level is not the same between the two. But I did have the clue of knowing that at this altitude it would have been difficult to breed. So I just checked at which season would it fit the most, and all right. So just so that you'd need you'd have roughly a minute and a few seconds. So
Plenty of time.
all right. So,
Cause I'm 6 feet from. Sorry. That's all I'm going to be thinking about tonight. Let's continue.
that's okay. That's okay. Who knows? You might actually start falling as soon as we start. And it's going to be useful. All right. So, didn't write the introduction for today. Again, that's fun. So, what happened last episode? Well, that's okay. Last episode, not the whole lot happened. Everyone got out of this vacation they were on and they were in. They donned their armor. They went and finished talking to whomever they needed to talk. Tobiashi completed his reputation as a how do we call it? A womanizing homosexual.
Whoa. Wait a minute here. I've been an honest man, Mr. Marston.
He's married to a man, and he was walking with two women on two of the most beautiful women in the garden. It's
Hey.
let's just call him well, I was gonna say bisexual, but he's a news, so how do we call it?
A plaything?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That works too. I mean, hey, you
we can't call them a playboy or a playgirl. So
Can we call him a polyamorous, asexual?
Okay, well, I don't know about. Yeah, I mean, okay. Anyways, you just got to keep them guessing. You can't let them know your next move.
Yeah.
There's.
I don't know why you needed everyone to not be sure who you were gonna date, but that's okay.
Because if they know, they have a grip on me. They think they know what I'm going to
just
be
has
doing.
extreme trust issues.
Yeah. I was tortured. Come on, guys.
It makes that.
And now we know he's reproducing, so, and not the conventional way. He's multiplying. That should be the proper adjective use. All right. We had the audience reach out to his followers to rent a flying ship so he could go spread the good news of his religion throughout the island chain. Uh, we got Jorg, who suddenly got readapted to everything, and realized, okay, that's it's not so bad. It's just weird world. You spent a few years, and then you remember Tobiashi telling you that it had been decades for him. So you know, puts everything back into perspective. By the way, your familiar is completely finished on D&D Beyond. Your pendant, I believe, has been upgraded. And you, after a year and a few months, you finally claimed your Umber Hulk armor.
And he still has his blanket. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
And it
pretty sure
also
I've been
comes
wearing
with
the Hulk armor this whole time.
No, you never claimed it. If you had it, you hadn't claimed.
You might have
Oh.
just been using a particular piece of armor and then just renamed it the Umber Hulk armor.
So yeah,
Possible.
that might be something. Maybe because it was the Amber Hulk, I allowed you to wear half plate.
Okay.
so you're telling me we have advantage on wisdom saving throws? Holy shit.
Yes, we
Sorry.
have Hero's Feast.
I call it heroic breakfast when I looked it up
Yeah.
right now.
The advantage on wisdom saves, it's the 10 extra max hit points. It's immunity to poison damage
and being
And being
frightened.
feared.
and being frightened.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, and it cures all diseases, so you're welcome, guys. No, I'm kidding.
All two of us who are susceptible
All two
to
of us that
disease.
can-
I was
Yeah,
gonna say it
exactly.
actually does look so lit. I think the only thing it gives me is the poison stuff.
Oh, because you have Aura of Courage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're immune to fear and you're immune to disease because you're paladin.
And now I'm immune to poison. 'Cause of Hero's Feast.
The advantage on wit saves is still good.
That is true, yes.
All right. So I tried to re-engineer Frel so he would fit with your new specialization and how dogs work when they hunt. So, because I'm pretty sure you know a bit how dog hunts. Usually, a dog hunts in pair. One of them is the distraction. The other one is the actual danger. So this is where the inspiration
Oh, that's cool.
from his abilities came.
Sweet.
Who did I not mention? Remy. Well, Remy spent most of his time trying to figure out how his cube worked. How's that going, by the way? You're muted.
Whoopsie doodle. It's like I do have some ideas for some of the sides, but
Okay.
it would come down to actually being able to test them out in game.
That's okay. Well, you'll be inside of a monastery full of monks. It should be very quiet once you dealt with the attacking ship. You'll have time to try a few things.
The calm after the storm.
Yeah. That's pretty much everything that happened. Finally, everyone gathered.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm not sure if I actually followed up on it last session, but was there any luck in figuring out the number of different kinds of coins that Raimi had taken out from the pile?
Oh. No, you did not follow up on it. I completely forgot to do this. I was busy trying to create everything that I needed. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I mean, no, it's no big deal. It's like I was just asking if it had been done. It's like, but it's not a immediate thing because we're kind of on a mission right now.
Well, and technically speaking, you are 6 seconds away from a combat because you sort of all.
Surprise round.
Yeah, you decided to, so as I was going to say, the ship sailed toward Tobiashi's monastery, and when they arrived, they realized the monastery was under attack. So a plan was devised, and everyone decided to teleport inside of the engine room of the other ship so they could kill everyone who's there. And so this is why. Oh, okay, that's a bit odd. Hold on.
Stargate tactics.
Well, yeah, no. I'm just saying it's a bit odd because all of the cameras are in the wrong places in the battle map. So hold on. At least I'll give the ability for everyone to see something. All right, so hold on. Cameras.
I guess true Stargate tactics would be if we put the bomb and then teleported out and blew it up. But
All right.
Can you post it on Discord too? Just because my internet's not good enough to run this and Twitch.
Post it on Discord. What?
Just a picture of the battle map.
Oh
so
yes,
can have an
I
idea.
always do. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
It's just that for some reason the cameras are not properly placed. Hold on. Alright, that's my face. And who's out of place? Everyone's out of place, it would seem. Yeah, why?
This one needs to be 2 centimeters to the left. This one needs to be 5 centimeters upward.
have you
And this one, for
updated
some reason, is upside down.
Is this the first time you've messed with them since we got Jorg back?
I didn't think
Oh,
so,
for the
but
battle.
apparently it is. Because
the battle
apparently
map
Tobiashi
specifically.
now is named Fisher, and the audience
yeah,
is
yeah.
named Remy.
Hey, Jorg is Jorg, though.
Wait, I took Remy's last name. He must be excited.
And what'll his husband think?
But I mean, Fisher's not even there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's slightly weird. All right, so Sam's at the right place.
All right, hand me over your character
Is
sheet.
this a
Let's play like
premonition for
this.
the future? I'm sorry, Andre.
Yeah, guys, we'll switch over each other's character sheets, and we'll be these people, but still our character. You know what I mean?
Confirm
For some
Fisher's
reason
going
we'll
to
be
be the first to
teleported.
actually die in this campaign. Yeah.
I mean, he
I have
kind of sort of did
Revivify.
die once.
Yeah, it's just a feedback from the past.
Also, worst comes to worst, I can just prepare reincarnate and someone will get a new body.
That would be so weird for Fisher.
That would be so confusing.
If you starve to death and I have to reincarnate you again.
That would be by far the weirdest for Fisher. He'd have to learn how to do all the basic, like, normal, like, eat
Well, you-
and drink.
You guys
You see,
spend
here's the
so
thing,
much
here's
time
the thing.
going to the bathroom. What is this?
You see, here's the thing, though. At the very least, Fisher is going to be mentally okay. He'll eventually get used to being a real person. It's like, Raimi, however, has to deal with the concept of
thinking.
Talking and thinking.
So this is where some elements here fall apart. If I want to stay, if I don't want to all of this to become weird on many different levels, there are some race that can't reincarnate in different bodies. No one can reincarnate in an elven body because the gods of the elves regulate every birth, so that would be impossible. A Kenku cannot be reborn in someone else's body. Well, technically he can, but since everything has been ripped out of his soul, it wouldn't give it back. He'd just be a Kenku without the benefit of being a Kenku.
So, guys, I think you can just go ahead and just let Remy die.
Or try and do
Sorry, I'm
maybe
gonna
some
need a
true
signed
try and do a
DNR
true
from one of the
resurrection
doctors
instead
of
of
the
a
garden first.
yeah, not a reincarnation with Remy and Fisher, maybe.
DNR, do not reincarnate.
Audience comes back as like a 2 foot tall gnome.
But he
Come back as a
he
fairy?
still screams everything about the
A
dragons.
tall gnome is just an elf.
Well,
I thought that was a halfling.
No,
anatomically speaking,
a halfling's a short human.
anatomically speaking,
Wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
we'd
wait.
have to say that an elf is more like a tall kender for the body, but for the magic inclination, maybe you're right with the gnome. It's sort of a weird mix. Some
At the very
rumor,
least, a tall forest gnome is a wood elf.
some rumors, and this has never been actually confirmed. It's rumors since second edition, but the rumor would state that gnomes are actually what you get when you mix an elf with a dwarf. It's been a rumors for decades, so maybe.
Forbidden love. Well, I guess maybe not forbidden, but
No, it's still there. It's just no one recommends it. All right, all right.
I'm reminded of the mating habits of
Walrus.
the North American walrus. No,
No,
sorry,
copper
it's something that I
dragons.
used to say. That's cool.
no, I'm just reminded of like the mating habits of like copper dragons. Because I guess like apparently like one of their mating rituals is going back and forth on bad jokes.
Well, I think. You know,
Will you roll an initiative or what?
it's not a bad. It's. I'd say it's not a bad interpretation of what might be. I think it's just the bad jokes that there's a problem with, because they're very sensitive about this. So whether it's true or not, I would suggest that you never say it out loud.
They're actually very good jokes.
Yeah, they're pretty smart also. So
I mean, it's not saying that the jokes are actually bad. It's sort of like, because, like, for example, a lot of like bad puns can be very clever.
okay, in that sense, that's okay. Yeah. All right, so with the ship. So you decided to teleport in. We already said that. Where's Jorg's token?
Barely made it through the wall.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, you were up against the beam, I think. You were up against the beam.
Fisher, Tobiyashi, Onak. What
Guys,
is
where'd
your
my pinky
token?
go?
He ate it.
Remy is just like infused in audience now, and like coming out of his stomach.
Tasty.
Finally, he's finally achieved it, guys. He's finally inside of audience.
Diary entry
I mean-
number 3674.
I mean, don't get me wrong; it's pretty easy to get inside of Tobiyashi, but Remy likes a challenge.
I'm not sure I should let this conversation keep going.
Well, yeah, no, it's like when you're made of goo, you could just slip right in.
Yeah, self-lubricating, baby. Okay, where are we at?
Where are we on the map?
Well,
do
I
have a
was looking
hard
for
out
Jorg's
at
token,
10:30
but
'cause I do
apparently I
work
can't
tomorrow.
find
Hard
it.
We
out.
should try and get this fight done.
Okay.
Yeah. Where did I put all of my tokens? I think it's here. Yeah, I think it's here. That's audience. Fisher. No, that's this image, not this token. Remy, Shitaviashi. Where's Jorg?
I think you took the token off.
Jorg could have Magna's token.
I
Because Magna's not
Jorg.
summoned.
Okay.
I don't know if I deserve Magna's token.
Well, yeah, I guess I won't have a choice because I really can't find his token. I was sure I still had it. I got Fisher's token. Got the monsters, NPCs, Onak. I still have Sachet's token, so I'm not sure why I wouldn't have Jorg's token.
Jorg has a choice. He can be Sachet or Magna.
I want to be. Oh wait, isn't Magna like big, or can you resize
No.
them?
Magna's
Oh.
normal size.
Oh, I can resize the token, so that
Wait,
that's...
Magna's definitely large.
Yes, but like on the token, I think his token is normal sized right now.
Yeah,
Or
you
it
can
should
just
be
resize.
large.
Well, yeah, it was just for storing.
Well, yeah.
That's all right. Well, apparently I don't really have a choice because where is the damn token? Unless I.
Let me see.
All right. Well.
All right.
Here,
No.
you're called Magna for this fight, Jorg.
All right.
I have no clue where your
You
token
can only
is.
wild shape. You can only wild shape into a snow leopard. Your
Yep.
limit.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna do this like this. So it's canon that you almost rematerialize in the. So audience gonna be next. Remy's gonna be behind audience, his favorite place. Tobiashi. Well, no, technically it depends. You know, if he knows he's gonna strain himself, he wants to be in front. Yeah, just to see the whole thing. We're gonna put Tobiashi here, and we're gonna put Fisher on the other side. Apparently, for a moment, you thought you were gonna rematerialize on the side of an object. Not sure which one. Sorry.
Could I have requested that when audience teleports people, epic battle music plays as they come?
Oh, that's right. Well, we are going to start combat.
Yeah.
So unless, like once again, it starts interfering with the sound, as sometime it does, we'll get music. And yeah, I think I got everything. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. I did finish that boat 10 minutes before we started, and actually it's not finished because I didn't do all of the small cabins for everyone, and I didn't do the storage rooms at the end. So, and I didn't create the bottom part of the boat on a different, you know.
It's okay. Hopefully we won't leave this room.
Well,
Tobiashi immediately runs out of the room.
Well, I mean,
Well, this is why the entire floor has been made. It's just that there's no furniture in the other rooms. The game hasn't loaded yet, you know. All right. And if I remember correctly, Olenek had been summoned, and
Yes.
Terry was out because he just used clairvoyance.
Yep.
to confirm.
We have
it.
a lot of NPCs.
Well, that's okay. Terry, yeah, and Jorg. Oh, dang it! I'll have to make a token for Pharrell.
Oh
Luckily
boy.
for you, I did not summon Magnus, so we don't have every NPC we possibly could.
Oh wow! All right.
I barely am gonna have enough teleportation to teleport all our NPCs. No more NPCs, guys. My helm's not
Yeah.
gonna be able to handle it.
Yeah. All right. So, this is where you transport. We'll use an NPC token for Frail. So right now, Frail is normal size. You were asking me if he was big enough to be a mount. That's next level. So
Okay.
inside of the room, you get. No, we're gonna give him a different color. Someone here, someone here, someone here, someone here. Okay. Okay. That's stupid. That's not. That would never be here. Okay. And one here. One here. All right.
Roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I thought we got a surprise round, guys. What? No, I'm kidding.
Well, we still need to know in what initiative
still roll
you
initiative.
are in.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
All right. So that's audience. 17.
13.
Tobiashi.
I got a 5.
Jorg. Jorg is no longer on my list. Again, that's fun.
Are those explosive barrels in the back or just baskets?
Hold on. No, there is nothing. Well,
Only
you know,
one way to find out.
all right. Give me a moment. So, no, they're not explosive barrel, but you are in an engine room. Meaning that there's probably multiple things that can explode in here.
Exciting.
So, Jorg, you said you had
5.
5. Remy.
16.
16. Fisher.
10.
10. And I heard. What's that?
Is it the classic audience goes first?
Okay, so
Does
that's
the enemies roll over 17?
Well, it is a surprise round unless they. Well, we'll roll to see how much of a surprise it is. But they still need their initiative. So it's 17. No, that's not 17.
I will say, I'll be quite afraid if we just teleported. They all just look at us and we're like, we were expecting you. Like, what? I wasn't expecting my.
Yeah, we weren't expecting it.
Harry the Platypus, how completely unexpected.
And by that I mean completely expected.
Okay. Which means. Alright. And we got. Why can't I count? Alright. Now we got. Terry. And Overneck. So we say, whoops, we say with Terry first. Well, I'm gonna let you roll for Terry, Fisher. And Ulrich.
Nat 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And you rolled terribly.
No, that's
That's
good.
not fair. Terry used mind powers to make it roll at 20.
No, it's just gonna make a very cinematic entrance. Terry just learned a new spell and he wants to use it.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So it would make 4 grand total. Yeah, Terry's not very dexterous. Alright, and for Overneck, this means it's... Alright, so how do they react to this? I didn't
Pull
expect
out their
it, so it
guns.
would be passive perception. That's a good. All right. Teleportation. What spell level is it?
7.
7. I, 6.
Remy, do you remember by heart what what is the base DC for a scroll that can cast a level 7 spell?
A level 7 spell? I believe that would be... Yeah, it would probably need to be a DC 17.
Okay. Hey, what's
Because I
the
don't think it gets to 19 until...
what's the use of having a rule lawyer if you can't use him? So.
I want 17 sounds right.
All right. Then in that case, they have to have. We'll say that they need to have a passive perception of 17 and higher to have the time to react to you materializing inside of their room. So,
Oh, there's so many of them.
well, it's a ship. You know, they're here to fight. It's engineering. There are a lot of people doing stuff.
They also have to run the engine.
Yeah.
Room.
Which is a choice they're gonna have to make: is do they keep running the engine or?
So
fight
I do have a quick question. Before we all go, where's the doors to this place?
Oh yeah, it's actually to scale, so the doors aren't that obvious. It's the white dots on each side that you can see. So
So do these doors go out or like
they
okay?
go outside of this room. So the
Alright,
door
alright.
leaving this room are on the N
The right and
level.
left.
It's N7 and N14.
Okay.
If you want to leave the floor to go up, it's at.
I mainly just want to close the doors,
Okay.
make sure they're locked.
Fisher, we did figure out how to use the lever to depower objects, right? Or depower things that were mechanical.
Yes.
Okay.
That lever.
Just a thought.
Just a thought.
Well, if you want to go
Although,
further,
correct me if I'm wrong, the engine, in addition to powering shields and stuff, does in fact keep the airship in the air, correct?
yes.
Yes. No,
Well, we're
but I
gonna
mean, like,
destroy
if we want to just drop the ship and then we
Yeah.
teleport out.
No, no.
Well, yeah, but then the
I was just gonna say in a more in a slightly different way. Yes, technically you can close up the engine, which is one of the base function of the lever.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, the ship would suddenly start dropping. There are 2 magical engines on the ship like this. So one for flying and one for attacking. So you'd have to put the lever on the engine, the big blue ball in the middle of the room, I wanted to go with something that was more mechanic looking, but I couldn't find anything, so I just used that big blue ball because I wanted it to be round, but more mechanic looking. So you'd have to use the lever on the big blue ball. That would close up the engine, but not the ballistas, which operate on a separate engine.
Okay.
And that is represented by the fact that the ballistas can be enhanced or fueled by arcane magic, while the engine can be fueled by divine magic.
I think that'd be fine. I think if we drop the ship from the height we're at, I think it would blow up. Would be my guess.
I do have another question.
Yes.
Would we want to turn off the engine, or would we like to lock the room with the lever? Because we could lock it to make sure nobody else can get in.
Can we lock it, or
And
can we
nobody
only
can get
lock
out.
one door?
Well, if I remember, what
It'll
it did to
secure
the
a room.
tower, what it
Yeah.
did to the tower back on the Isle chain, the Misty Isle chain, was that it, even when something fell apart, it kind of just built it back together.
Yeah,
to
it
make
does
sure it
the
was
full
closed.
room.
Yeah.
It was the full room? Okay.
Yeah.
So we could also lock the doors, which would be pretty good.
Just in case, we don't want someone to like escape and tell everyone else, and then.
No witnesses.
Well, they are in the engine room. If they want to sound the alarm, I'm pretty sure they can actually...
Yeah, but it'd take forever for them.
Or
to get-
audience choice, just break everything and then leave as the ship burns and blows up and falls from the sky.
Hey, I could catch the room on fire as soon as we start fighting.
All
We
right.
could hijack the ship and run it into the other one.
Oh yeah, there was that conversation of maybe hijacking the ship. We'll see. We'll see how many people there are and how easy this first part of
Yeah.
this fight is.
So, well, you know, on your ship there were 20 people, and that did not include people to attack another ship. So you know that they probably at least have 20 people, possibly more if their plan was to invade Tobiashi's monastery.
Monastery, yeah.
So we know they have 20 plus, probably 20, I'd say 20 to 30, probably not more than 40, definitely.
And this is where we show our level 11, guys.
All right.
I do hope that they're not all level 11s.
No, it's... So the only one who is of a higher level in here is the priest that's maintaining the engine. And his passive perception is 16, so you surprise everyone in the room.
Woo! Does that mean audience is going first?
That means Terry goes first because
Oh, right, Terry.
you rolled a natural 20.
Right.
Harry comes in, superhero entrance. Yeah.
So the only thing with Terry, do we want to drop clairvoyance or do we want to kill clairvoyance so we can try and teleport into the other ship if need be?
Actually, if I remember correctly, you have to recast
Yeah.
clairvoyance if you want to have it in a new
So-
spot.
Oh, you'd have to recast it. Okay, yeah. So there's probably no reason to keep it
No.
going then.
Well, unless you want to keep knowing what's happening in this room, even though you are in this room, you know.
All right, let's start her up.
But if everything goes dark, Terry can see in the dark. So right now he can still see. All right, which means Terry goes first. Where I closed the spell list. Of course I did. Mm. So, the only thing that Terry will ask you is, Fisher, as you're teleporting, is we go all out?
Just this once.
Just this once, okay.
Oh yeah, go all
No other
out.
times.
Show me what you got.
Alright, alright. So it's... Of course. I know that a lot of people like it when they roll a whole bunch of dices, but sometimes you could just... I don't know. do I have enough dice for this? Oh yes, I have
D&D
exactly
and Beyond will roll however many dice you want it to roll.
Okay. So, from where you are, Fisher, Terry can see everyone except... No. Yeah, unfortunately, he can see everyone with the exception of the priest. Not too bad. Well, actually, what can you see? What's the movement speed of Terry?
It was not a lot.
No, I know it's not a lot.
I don't think I have
15,
the
all right.
newest.
15, huh? Alright. As you materialize, Terry was able to see inside the room, so... Yeah, wow, you're not gonna like him for doing this, but maybe you will. So as you're all standing there teleporting, you see the image appearing in front of you. Audience did his best to materialize at the right place. As soon as you arrive, you see Terry just rolls off your shoulder on the ground, starts rolling to the side, and ends up right between the feet of another... Why can I... Alright. Another monster? Well, not a monster, a cultist.
Ha! I'm gonna get stepped on.
Well, he's tiny, so he can easily share the space. I wanted him to be above, but alright. Can I move him up the ladder? Here you go. So he's there. He's right under the feet of this cultist. And now he can actually see someone that's worth attacking. And... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And he's going to... and right there, that's enough. Alright, well, do you want to know the how much damage he did, or just that it worked?
Give me that damage number.
Do you want to be proud of your son? That's okay.
Yeah.
I understand. You see him roll, he looks forward, he just opens his mouth, and there's a ray of energy that just comes out. And you see the poor acolyte, the poor priest, be vaporized by 67 points of disintegrating damage.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't even have time to scream. He didn't see it coming. It's just a brown round. So you just see...
Did you do like the Godzilla laser beams?
Yeah.
Breath?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. You just saw all of his...
Leech to pugs.
You saw something shimmer on him as he just... Then,
Hell yeah.
Then you see the acolyte standing on top of him just go... He looks down and you see Terry going, looking up and opening his mouth.
Dear God.
Well, that's
You're
bluff,
next.
but he doesn't know. All right, so
Watch out, he's going for the taint.
audience, it's your turn.
Alright, so which one's gone? Did you remove it?
Should be updating right now. The purple one, the pink one. Is it purple? I think it's mauve. Anyway, the one at the bottom, the on the other side of the orb.
The purple one. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, audience is going to... Okay, I'd have to use difficulty right there. It would be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I would have to take one attack of opportunity. That's okay. I'm gonna move to
Oh.
No, that's fun. Did he drop from the call?
It seems like it.
Hell yeah.
Is that it wasn't me this time celebration?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Well,
Ah,
all
you're
we
back.
heard is I moved to.
Oh, my internet must have just glitched. Okay. I moved to M14, and I'm taking an attack of opportunity. N14, sorry, not M14.
And 14. Alright, you're right next to the wall. Well, we're gonna put you in the wall because.
I have to take an attack of opportunity from the guy at N.
Well, it's a surprise round. I don't think people take surprise attack of opportunity
Yeah,
when
if
they're
they-
surprised.
Yeah, they don't take reactions if they're surprised. Well, rather, I should say, they don't take. They don't have their reaction until their turn in initiative. So if they haven't taken initiative, then they have no reaction.
Then they have no reaction. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, so that's where audience will be. It's gonna be at 14. And then
Oops, no, that's Mike. No, that's. Sorry, I just took the wrong token. Alright, you know.
I'm gonna scoop Terry because I have to scoop Terry before I do this
Okay.
from between the guy's legs. And then I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
You don't want to be upscaled by a worm?
Well, it's not gonna do as much single damage, but I can hit more people.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, and that is going to be, it just got upgraded, so it is going to be 60-10. And I will also
Hey,
add...
that could be nearly the same thing as disintegrate, because disintegrate is 10d6.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna
Well, plus
add...
40.
40, yeah. That-
Yeah, plus 40. And then I'll also throw in a level 2 Divine Smite on top of that.
Alright. I think we're having problems with Sam's internet.
yeah.
Are we?
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
very
didn't hear
fast.
the roll if you had it.
Okay, well it was 46 damage, and they all have to make a Dex DC 13 save.
Alright. So... You said 46?
Yeah, 46.
So who are you aiming for? Everyone in a row. So the one right in front of you, then the orange one, and then the
And then the red one.
red one. So those
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 three.
three there. Okay. I don't have to roll for the acolytes. They don't have enough hit points to survive, even if they make their save. So let's just see for the last one. Okay, he might actually make it. No, he failed that roll. So how much did you said you did 40?
46.
Ah,
Well,
Alright, so this one's gone, this one's gone. And the one that was right in front of Terry, because Terry did a passive magic intimidation and he completely succeeded. So you had that moment where you saw the guy just look at Terry and then put his hand in front of his genital and just go, "No, God, please!" And then he just looks forward and you see Audion just.
Okay, and I passed that.
And it actually goes.
And my breath.
It actually goes to twice his full hit points, so he's dead.
Okay. Yeah. So are those three in a line dead?
Yeah. Their acolyte barbarian failed his save, and he doesn't have enough hit point if he failed his save. Only if he had succeeded.
All right. Well, audience also does recharge his breath weapon, so that was his turn, and I guess you could put Terry temporarily in audience space.
Okay. See, Fisher? Audience kind of likes Terry. He wants to make
him
him
just lightning breath Terry. That would have been fucked up.
He doesn't actively want him dead.
Yeah. He's changed in the past few months. All right. So now we go to. That was Terry. That was. That's the enemy. So they don't do anything because the only one who didn't get surprised, died because he had an initiative lower than Terry. So we go to Remy. Do you want me to...
Just to be clear, the map is updated?
The map is updated, and if you want, I can put the white grid if you... It should update in a moment.
Well, the house did get cleaned up, in a way. In actuality, it got dirtier.
Yeah. It's got bodies everywhere. The wall on the back end is burning. The two bodies got completely blown up by audience's breath. The last one is dead, but doing essentially death save. Pretty messy first round for them.
You know what? Just because Ornok is right next to an enemy, and he'd probably not like to be used as a carver for these guys' knives and or sharpening their teeth, depending on how they function.
Okay.
So Raimi is going to wander over to, is that correct? To N12.
Okay, here we go. N12. You're right between two acolytes.
Oh no, that's O12.
Oh, sorry. Well, same result, but you don't have your nose
exactly
in
the same result.
Not quite.
Because at the very least, I can make advantage on the guy to the left, and then if that guy doesn't move over there, then audience can have advantage to the guy to the right of me.
He doesn't have triangle. You would have advantage on the guy to the right, but not audience.
Oh, I thought we also did stuff over there. Is that a wall or is that a space?
Oh no, it's a wall. You can see it better when the background is not white. It's an actual wall.
So, I mean, he'll be able to get another kind of advantage if they decide to attack me. So but Raimi will stab one between himself and Ornak.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you definitely have
Oh.
advantage on this one. He is.
Oh. Let's see. I did with the short sword. So, yeah, booming. 23 to hit.
That is enough.
Oh, right, we're level 11. So,
You get another one.
hold on. I need to actually get this one out. Well, because I had 5 sets of dice loaded into my dice tray. Because hey, it's gonna be a bit before I need a 6th one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, how getting advantage work is when you can go into a triangle formation around someone, it works but if you can't and he is able to put you all inside of a cone in front of him, it doesn't work. It doesn't give advantage. I know I've been in that situation before. Because I do emo. Not because I've actually been in a blade fight on the street with 2 people. But the reason why Remy has advantage if there's only 2 people, it's because he's a rogue. And rogues have learned to take advantage of this. For everyone else, you need triangle formation, or if you can get someone in a hallway and there's one of you in front and one of you behind, that will also give you advantage.
Eiffel Tower. Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, I just because for some reason I'm remembering in the past that if there was a significant object, we counted it if it completed a triangle, but I might be just remembering something else.
Well, like I said, if there's a significant object that's preventing him from getting you all into that cone in front of him, 2 is enough. Maybe that's just that element that I didn't explain clearly.
All right, so 42 piercing damage, as well as 12 thunder damage.
Right.
Because I get to roll 2d8s.
Yeah. So this time it really was your exact profession. You're a rogue. The guy was surprised. He looked at everyone when they appeared, and you just rolled behind and you literally backstabbed him. The knife goes in his back, and Orunak just sees this 1 inch of blade piercing through his heart and going from the front of the guy. Just go, ah, Remy, why did you do this in my eyes? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead, as in 200% of his hit point dead.
Oh dear. And worse off, the blade is actually vibrating, so it's actually kind of flicking some of the blood and brain juices.
Oh no, that's why it just keeps squirting on Orunak, who's just come on, Remy, stop it! And then the guy just starts vibrating
Remy,
like this,
stop
and he starts
squirting.
sliding on your blade, and he suddenly gets completely opened up from where.
I'm sorry, Fisher. He couldn't help himself.
All right. So that's Remy.
Yeah, Raimi has no reason to go anywhere.
Yeah, he just unloaded. If he does
You gotta
anything
take a
else,
break
he's
before you
gonna
can do
have
it
a point
again.
of exhaustion. All right, so we had Tobiyashi with 13.
Yeah. All right, I have a question.
Yes.
Since my character would have known what my item does now, since I now know,
Yes.
I probably would have asked audience if he had any dust to spare that I could use. I would have put frost dust in there because I have some of that. Hey audience, do you have any like shard dust?
We're back. We're in the past. maybe a week.
Yeah, we're in the
in
past.
the past.
Yeah, maybe a week.
It's actually a Naruto flashback.
Yeah.
It's a flashback to what happened just last episode.
It got edited when they put the episode together. This is why you didn't see.
Or sorry, does anybody have shard dust? I just need one of each kind.
Yeah, I think the internet all just cut audience. He
Yeah.
gave us his answer, but he didn't. So
One of each.
Yeah.
You're gonna use one of each in this fight?
No. I need one of each so my ball works.
Oh, I only have
So-
pebbles.
I
have
could use anything. From a
One.
pebble to a shard to a.
one fire and one storm.
Only if you guys are willing. I mean, I don't need them all right now, but it would help out.
I have 6 pebbles of lightning shard.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
All right. So
I
one
actually
light.
only have a sliver.
You have a sliver. All right, so
I'm gonna take half the pebble. I'm gonna grind it into dust. I'm gonna hand it to him. No, I'm kidding.
that works. Yeah.
No, I'll give you a full pebble. You can...
So I'll have lightning and frost. I think that's all I'll start with. I'll
Alright.
tell him I'll get more later.
Tobiyashi, you can, if you want, grind the pebble into dust, so you'll have more use. But just like
Oh,
it
well, no,
was written,
he-
it will not be as efficient, as powerful.
Yeah, he already grinded it into dust for me, and then
All
gave
right,
it to me.
and I think you already have in all of your information how much dust one
Yeah.
pebble gives. So
Yes.
just roll for it, then you'll have.
All right. And then so I'd put frost and lightning shard dust in there.
All right. Well, since
Now, back
since
to the
you
future.
started furnishing his treasury, he will not have bothered you for the remainder of your vacation.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Thank you.
he will have said that he wants the rest. You know,
Yeah. I know.
it is
I know how
it
he
is
is.
his royal right, after all.
So now that we're back to the future, I will. It's a bonus action, correct? I will use a bonus action.
Oh no! You
To,
said. Oh, sorry. I forgot to remove it. You said you wanted it no longer a bonus action. It's a command word.
Oh
now.
yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. All right. So, you see the balls clang together as I pull them out, and it looks like when they clang together, the other one kind of transfers the shard dust into the next one, and it kind of inhales it, and they both get like fiery. No, sorry, lightning-y. That's the one I'll use. I will then run around the orb, counterclockwise, over to H8.
You want to be inside the guy?
Oh, H9. Sorry, H9.
The guy is.
As much as I would like that. No. Yeah, go over to H9 all the way around since I can.
Yeah.
And then, so that's activated. I get an extra 1d6. Okay, so wait. Does it scale with my monk thing, or is it still just a 1d6?
No, it's on top of your normal
on top
attack.
of. Okay. So let's see. What is it?
So, if I'm not mistaken, it should be a D8
1d6.
for your attack.
Or yeah.
It's a plus
it's a
2
D8 for
weapon,
my attack.
and
yeah.
you add a D6 of fire damage on top.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit the orange guy. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, the orange guy twice with my meteor hammer.
Go ahead.
See how this goes. That is a 16 to hit.
That's enough.
All right, and that is. Sorry, let me redo this. Yeah. All right. That is the 8. Ten. All right. 10. Uh, 16 points of damage for the first attack,
Okay.
and then 6 of that being lightning damage.
Okay.
And then, that is 25 to hit.
That's enough.
All right, and then that is going to be. I'm just going to roll them together. 6. 13 points of damage. Half being regular, half being lightning.
All right. Hit him once, hit him twice. He is severely injured. There's a splash of blood on the wall behind him. He's holding it one arm. He's barely holding on, but he's still alive.
As a for a key point, I'll do Fury of Blows,
All right.
and I will hit him once to see what happens.
Okay.
Where did my? Oh, there it is. 23.
That's
Oh
enough
no,
to hit.
sorry, no.
Yes.
26.
Okay. That's enough to hit.
Yeah. And that's going to be this. I am going to use another key point to activate my Thunderous Punch.
Okay, go ahead.
Add another D8, and then, boop. Uh, 13 points of damage.
All right.
3 being thunder damage.
All right. We even get that slow motion moment where you hit him once, hit him twice, and then he looks at you completely taken off guard, and you have that punch in slow motion. And the camera just slightly moved to the side, and all we see is the splash of blood on the wall.
And then,
He's down. He's
now
dead.
that he's down, I turn over to this other guy over here, and I am going to hit him with my last attack.
Go ahead.
Okay. Uh, 17.
That's enough to hit.
All right, and that is going to be only 1d8 this time. 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and I am going to hit him to G8. And I think
Okay.
do I want to do this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, so that M is Jorg, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'll use 2 more key points and pop up out of Jorg for my reaction.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, I just come out of your wrist, or wherever you wanted me to set the piece of silk I have on you.
Yeah, wrist sounds good.
All right, and I just get ready by the door, probably at 8.
Well, it was a bit weird, Jorg, because usually Tobiyashi wouldn't be able to do this, but he can because he's a slime. So what happens is where the handkerchief, where the silk handkerchief that he gave you was placed, you just see all of this starting to ooze uncontrollably, just going. It just falls to the ground, and you see Tobiyashi just reforming next to you.
Oh, I gotta get used to that.
What are you? Oh,
Well,
it's not my
Todd,
turn. I can't.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Well, that was a pleasant image to have. All right, so Tobiyashi Fisher.
All right.
You got one guy severely injured. Oh yeah, Tobiyashi did the real Naruto, not just flashback. He did the good Naruto attack because he started running and went all the way around the ball, probably with both his hands behind his back as he was running, slammed into the guy, and then oozed back out of Jorg. Very cinematic. So the guy remaining at the end is nearly dead. He only has a fraction of hit points left, and the two others are at full, completely surprised. But probably the one between Remy, audience, and Terry, because the audience has Terry in his hands, is probably crying right now.
You said the far one.
The far one is nearly dead. He is barely holding on. Blood everywhere, on the wall, on the floor.
I kind of massacred.
Yeah, you went with the crusher feat, so he probably has a cracked rib also.
Yeah, he hit the wall.
Yeah. Oh, worse. He hit the engine part that's right behind him. So
it burnt his back. He just had the scar there now.
I am going to move up to K9.
I wanted someone to say this for so long.
K9.
All right.
I am going to booming blade him with my greatsword. And
you saw most people in the room just get flattened, exploded, disintegrated. So if they're manning so many ships, they're not high level deckhands.
that is a terrible roll of 15 to hit.
That is exactly what you need.
Alright. Boom. That is 11 slashing damage and 11 thunder damage.
For 22.
Yeah.
Right. So you turn around and you have this moment where it's very uncomfortable because there's a huge engine right behind you, pulsing energy. You have this moment of being self-conscious, of not just slamming your weapon inside of this as you're attacking the guy. But other than that, it's just right, and you have the moment the guy looks at you and you see the blood going on the floor, and he's dead.
Oh yeah. And then I will use the rest of my movement to get to H9.
All right,
and put this guy out of his misery.
go ahead.
Oh,
Natural 1.
no, a 3, which means it's a 14 to hit.
Oh,
Well, this time,
Too bad.
unfortunately, you grazed the engine with your weapon as you telegraphed your attack too much, and it hits the side of the engine, and the guy just oh god, and barely just enough. You make a huge dent on the floor. You can see you can see on the deck below, but the guy's okay.
That was awkward. Alright, that's my turn.
So what? That's an interesting question. What happens if you attack a ship with your weapon with a booming blade? Does the entire ship start to vibrate?
Well, the booming blade was just the first attack. I can only do it
It's okay.
once.
Oh,
Although I think if a cantrip was able to make an entire airship vibrate, I feel like it wouldn't be a cantrip.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it
I
would
think
be
that's
funny.
fair. It would be funny.
I mean, don't get me
It's
wrong.
true.
Like prestidigitation
Yeah.
is great for getting away with murder, but
All right. So that is Fisher, which means we go down to Jorg. No, Onak. Onak.
oh, poor Jorg.
Well, he doesn't have all that good of a.
Roll better, dude.
You know, you rolled a
know.
5 and Onak rolled a 7, so he goes
Wow.
before you. But
Yeah.
don't worry, there are 2 enemy left, so.
One is at 1 HP, but
Well, that is a good point. Maybe he'll use a base level spell, because the day is still young. And just make sure that he can finish what Fisher couldn't finish. Yeah, he's just gonna...
Hey, I think still getting 1 kill after having rolled a 3 and a 4 for my 2 attacks for the turn is still not bad.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Alright, so... Distance... He doesn't want to hit Fisher. He's confident that Remy is nimble, so he's gonna attack... And now I'm moving the entire map. Hold on. I didn't secure the map.
that guy, he uses telekinesis on the whole ship.
No, that's Terry. This is Ogunak. Alright, so Ogunak just makes 1 step to the side. He has a good line of sight on the guy over there. Reaches into his foliage, takes a few leaves, throw them out just like shurikens. We're still going with the Naruto team. So, it's roll. So one of them just goes wide and goes into the wall, but 2 of them don't, and they just. And the guy who takes 21 points of piercing damage, which is enough to kill him.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Damn. You have Orunak just go, wow.
Wow.
Who knew leaves could be so powerful?
It's dangerous. But to be fair, I nearly rolled maximum damage on the dice.
Now, Ornak, could you do that with playing cards?
I don't know.
As long as they're made out of leaves.
They gotta be made of paper. You gotta get one of those special deck of cards, you know, that have different shapes or things like this. They look like leaf, they smell like leaf, but now you can use them. Yeah.
That's a weird request. Can I get a leaf deck of playing cards so my tree summon can be the cool guy who kills people with playing cards?
I'm sure a gnome would say yes. I am convinced. Alright. Now, Jorg, it's you.
I was muted. Is this the guy with 1 health left?
Well, he has more than one, but he has.
Oh.
He is within the single digits. That's what I meant.
So the ship will not just plummet out of the sky with no engineers in here. Is that what I'm
We
understanding?
don't. It might.
Well,
Okay,
especially you, Jorg, since this is a bit out of your.
This is not something Jorg would understand.
No, but the closest thing you'd have to understanding how this works would be a sailboat. So you know that the ship simply doesn't just veer off course because no one's at the wheel. So
Yeah, ships float. That's just what they do.
yeah.
This one just floats in air. So,
Well, actually, when you think about this, Jorg, why do they need an engineer? They just move forward. So why did they need someone to maintain this engine? It's a bit out of your understanding, but all right.
yeah, machines are machines.
Well, it's not just machines; it's arcane machine.
Yeah,
But this one is divine, so you can feel what it takes for how it feeds, which isn't something that you find disgusting. It's sort of, as best you can understand it, it's a magical object, like you've seen so many. It's just that this one fuels a ship. You know.
Well, Jorg is just gonna thorn whip that guy, cause first he's gonna stare in disbelief at the carnage that just occurred.
It's been a while since
and
you saw
then-
your friends.
Welcome back.
Then he's gonna shake it off and thorn whip the one guy that's left with a 13 plus 8. I can just click it on there. Rolling real dice is more fun.
Which is
So 21.
21 to hit is enough.
And 14 damage.
You just extend your whip to the guy. It wraps around his neck, and you just pull slightly, and you see the guy Fisher in front of you just going, ugh! And you see all the blood going from his neck. Ugh! And he falls to his knees and die. And you see the puddle of blood just starting to expand in front of you.
Hardcore.
Cool.
That's, yep, Jorg. Woof.
Well, everyone's dead, guys.
I hope
Not
this is the
everyone on
right
the
thing
ship.
to do.
But
No, everyone in the engine room, which,
That's
you know, it's an engine room.
You
Fisher,
knows
do you
what
want to
those-
lock the doors and then we can break the, or do we want to try? My issue is I don't think we actually have any way to hijack this ship because I don't think we have a person who can pour divine energy into the engine.
Jorg can.
And
Jorg
if
can.
the engine, if the lever can shut the engine down, can it overdrive it and then we can ram another ship or something? I don't know how the
You
lever
wouldn't
works.
be able to know how it would react if you push it beyond its ability. It could blow up, or it could do something else.
We would have to leave
Well-
Jorg in the engine room though if we.
Wait, I got it. It turns into a Megazord.
Well, I could summon Frel and then be in the engine room looking through Frel's eyes while I do the arcane stuff. Maybe.
I don't know. What do we want to do? Do we want to blow up this ship, or do we want to try and take it?
We could hijack this ship. I mean, we could
Isn't
just
that, that's what
hijack
we're
it.
talking about.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
mean like, because I knew we wanted to take one of them at least. Extra ship. Who doesn't want an extra ship?
Mhm.
Yeah. We
can
just
take
have
this
to
one.
leave.
So
We
Yeah.
just have to
Yeah,
leave George
you-
behind though in the engine room if we want
George
to.
could send a bunch of animals with us though to help us.
Mhm.
Why don't we? So
Hijack
if Jorg doesn't stay here and maintain it, it's gonna start falling. Is that correct?
No, you Fisher would know a bit more about how this works.
Uh-huh.
No, it's the engineer for an engine like this is mostly his job is mostly maintenance. So to make sure that if the ship starts going really fast, everything's fine. The increase of energy doesn't blow it up. Left idle like this, it could probably keep functioning for a few days without needing maintenance.
Oh.
So
fine.
there's you Fisher know that there's absolutely
Mhm.
nothing to worry about this engine unless one of you did something to the engine when they came in and hit it in some way. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. It can keep functioning for a long time. The ship is just going to keep floating there. If they want to make it move forward, they're going to realize that something is wrong because they won't have access to the full speed of the ship. But unless someone wants to do something like this, or that the barrier around the ship is suddenly being pounded on severely, no one's gonna even realize that you took over the engine room right now.
Sick.
Mhm.
All right, let's go
yeah,
kill
so we don't
everybody.
actually need to leave Jorg here.
Oh.
It'll just kind of keep going
Okay.
for the most part.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
Um,
do we want to
uh,
just go? Do we want to just go kill everybody and take over the ship?
Let's just take over the ship.
Yeah, you said there's a separate engine that powers the ballistas.
So yeah, a ship like this is 3 deck. There's 1 deck below, where the ballistas would be, because these ballistas don't have a connecting point outside. They're completely virtual, if you want. So they have the ability to target everywhere, 360 degree. So this means that they're connected to a specific engine that has to be on one of the deck, and it's not this one, so it's probably the deck below.
Mm-hmm. Is that also where they're operated from?
It can vary, but no. Usually there is that point that powers these, and they have gunners, usually at different point. So inside, let's just say that for argument's sake, the engine room below is the same one as the layout of the deck below is the same one as this one here. So just probably slightly smaller because the ship has a curve like this. You'd remove the cabins on the side for something like this. So the room below, the one that you have right now, would have a similar engine at the center, and the tables on each sides would be where there would be someone sitting there manning the guns. One person on each side.
Okay.
We want to.
So I'm thinking we go hit that room,
Okay.
and then we can just start shooting on the other ship without, if I'm getting this right,
Yeah.
without taking over the rest of the ship.
That is true. Well, it would only be just the deck then. What I think we also could do, Fisher, is we could lock, because you have to go through this, unless I'm wrong, you have to go through this first engine room to get to the second engine room, right?
So there are
It's down.
2 places that allows you to go to the well, there are 4 stairs that allows you to go down. I'm placing monster token next to each one of the stairs that goes down. So you'll see. There are 2 at the front and 2 at the back. These stairs
Okay,
go
so we
down.
couldn't seal. So we couldn't like seal this room and then stop the top deck from getting down to the bottom floor.
No,
not through this room.
Right
But
now,
we can seal that room.
You could seal that room because you've completely taken it
can't
over.
do anything from this room except use the shields and like hyper speed kind of stuff.
Judging with all of the elements there, you'd guess that they probably have a whole bunch of sensory equipment in here. And the walls at the back of this place, so on the line O, it's all bookshelves with different manuals, different maps. So most likely someone also went here to plot course, researched where they should be going and things like this. So you get access to probably seeing outside of the ship, getting an impression of general energy level inside of this place. So if there's other engines, the arcane ballista is probably a slave to this engine. Meaning that if you cut power to this, yes, the boat will start falling, but also the arcane ballistas will stop functioning. You could try and starve them, which would reduce their power, but they would also realize that something's wrong.
Do we want to seal this room and then go down to the next room so people can't come into this room once we leave it and then come back?
How would we get out once we seal it?
Can we not seal it? Can we not seal
No.
it from the outside?
Well, we could, but then the lever would just be there. If we take the lever off, it doesn't stay sealed.
Yeah, but would they know about the lever?
Well, I think they would be like, "Hey, what's this fancy looking lever thing here that we didn't put here?" And then, move it, and then it would unlock everything.
I think we just clear.
I think we just
I think
head
we
down.
clear the ship, but I think we clear from down and then maybe come back up, depending.
Yeah.
So I just want to say,
'Cause I think
while you're talking about this and figuring this out, there's a fight going on outside.
Yeah. So I think we go
Alright.
down, get the guns, and then train them on the other ship.
Sure.
And then if they want to try and come down and take the guns back,
They have to come down to us.
yeah.
Okay.
And in the meantime, we're helping our other ship take out the third ship.
Sure. Okay, let's go down then. Do we want to sneak down so we can try and surprise them also?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably a good idea.
Do we
But
want to
quickly.
waste Remy? Do we want to waste a pass or
No.
not waste?
No.
Do we want to use? No. Okay. We
Let's
want-
just go.
We want to waste.
No, I think it's very audience of him to say this. Do you want to waste a spell to get us? It's not a Sam thing to say, but it's a very audience thing to say, I think.
No, I think if we could kill everyone before they're able to scream or anything, we should be fine.
All right. Well, we'll sneak down. Let's sneak down.
All right.
All right, sneaking.
Sneak.
I don't have Pass Without a Trace prepared,
Remy
No,
does.
I
okay.
think Remy, but we're not. I guess we're not casting it, so it's.
but yeah.
24 for my stealth roll.
Ooh.
I got a 12.
Stealth is +2. 18.
Oh my god, look at it. Look at this guy in chat. Look at this weirdo.
I can't see him. He got banned.
Banned.
All right, so
That is a 15.
15. That's with or without a pass without a trace.
Without.
Okay,
Without.
okay, good. So we got
When you have a +4 and are just roll, or a +0 and are just rolling straight, every once in a while, it actually is good.
okay. Jorg, what did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Audience is the worst, unless Oranak is worse.
Wow. It's
But audience can also enter the room last, so maybe you guys can get some shots. My stealth isn't great.
So audience, it was 18 with the pass without a trace.
No, there is no pass without a trace being cast.
Oh, Remy, you did not cast it.
Unless
Like,
you did.
I mean, he
I
can
mean,
if he wants to. I don't.
I mean, I'm just like trying to weigh because like basically we're trying to get through so that we don't attract a bunch of attention while we're going up and down the ship.
Yeah.
I'm not concentrating on anything else right now, so I'll go ahead and put it up.
Oh,
If it's
I mean, that
pass
just makes my
without a
rolls better.
trace, if it's pass without a trace, I got a 22.
all right. Well, Olenak would have been the lowest, but with a 22 with the pass without a trace.
Oh well, we would have tied. I guess we both would have had. Yeah, so 22 is the lowest, I guess.
All right. So, where do you want to go? The front of the ship or the back of the ship to go down?
mm,
The back.
The back is
Back.
closer, and there's less chance of you encountering people because if you go up, you're going to go in front of all of the cabins of anyone who would not be in combat right now.
Yeah, I think we just go down the back.
All right. Oh, geez. I think we should take the break.
uh-oh, what time is it?
9:25.
Yeah, we usually take the break a few minutes earlier. All right. Give everyone a chance to go to the bathroom. All
right. So I guess. So what are we saying? We're making our way down the back of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that's where we're taking our break. We're going down to the next engine floor down the back of the ship.
You're going to the lunchroom. The break room. All right. See you in 15 minutes.
Bye.
And we're back. Hello. Yes, it's us. Apparently Tobiashi just melted, so he's gonna take a few moments. But we know he was having power problem at home. I don't know, but he shouldn't be on the call anymore if he had another power problem. So,
He'll probably be back in
yeah.
a second.
It's probably bathroom problem. The worst kind. All right. So, you were trying to escape to the lower floor. So,
We were not trying to escape. We were trying to attack. Let's be very clear.
yeah, absolutely.
We're trying to escape playing defender.
I have a plan for attack. Attack.
You have an attack plan? Yeah. All
I
right.
switch audience into attack mode.
Oh, good lord. That brings memory. Hey!
I feel like Fisher might be annoyed with us if we said, "Hey, we're switching you into attack mode." That might trigger him
Yeah,
a little bit.
maybe.
And then we're going to activate your once a day ability to flip a coin.
Yeah.
Fisher's entire backstory based around being switched into attack mode and not
Yeah.
liking it.
Pretty much.
That would end interesting, especially right now. Hey, Fisher, do you
He's
want
on
to
a
blow
ship.
up the
Yeah, he's
engine
on a
again?
ship too. Even more PTSD.
Yeah.
Do you want to blow the engine up again? Uh, that's what
We're going to the blister room.
that's what threw you off when you were fighting the guy. You know, it was bringing back too many memories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, the blood, the explosion, the disintegration, fiddling with the machine. Ah, damn. All of those memories smushed together in one. Alright, so you leave the room in which you are, and you have a brief moment of looking right, looking left. No one seems to have noticed what happened here, especially since it happened in 6 seconds. And then you talk for 2 minutes.
It's more like a minute.
Okay, I thought you were gonna
10
say it's more like 10 minutes.
No, it was probably more like a minute.
So, look left, look right, make sure no one's coming. You see a whole lot of cabins on the side, and just rapidly, audience and Fisher, you sort of had that moment of, okay, so that's 10. There's 5 cabin on this side. There's probably 5 cabin on the other side. Each one can have 4 people, and there might be another row of cabin on the down below. So, all right, you get the impression of how many people there could be on this ship. Everyone seems to be busy right now because that hallway is completely empty. Hopefully, they're all on the upper deck, trying to get ready to board the Tobiashi's monastery, because you've only killed 8 people, maybe. So that leaves a lot of people downstairs or upstairs.
Maybe,
Plan B
maybe
is
they're
we catch them on fire.
sleeping. We should slit their throats while they sleep. No, I don't actually say that.
Yeah, they're sleeping in the middle of assault.
Yeah,
Just getting a quick power nap in before.
something that happens so often. They just go there.
We just check the bathrooms to see who's throwing up from nerves before the battle.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a plan. We lock the outside doors and we catch the hull on fire.
We want to take this ship. We're not trying. If we wanted to blow it up, we were already in the room to do that.
Okay.
We could have just blown up the engine, Toby.
That's true.
All right. So, you slowly make your way through these corridors, and what happens? What happens? What happens? All right. You hear sounds on the upper deck. You hear people yelling. There's a brief moment where you feel the whole ship just going. Oh, maybe the other ship has started firing. So you start moving very carefully as you arrive just a bit lower, and you see a larger hallway. There's a brief moment where, oh, is there anyone? No, okay. You realize the door is opening roughly where you would be, so there's a brief moment where you're not sure. And suddenly you hear footsteps coming from somewhere else. Fortunately, Remy, because you have such a good passive perception and you're used to, infiltrating places, it goes with the job. You can reassure everyone just putting your hands up, pointing forward. You realize that the sound is coming from the other side. So if no one does anything, no one will realize that you're there right now, and that there's an ominous shadow on the other side of the hallway. You see.
Nothing to see here.
Grabs a box, slowly pulls it up.
No, on the other side, all they see is. Oh no! Oh no, that's better. One of you should go outside of the cloud, and then suddenly you make the cloud move forward, and you let the guy scream "Ah!" as he's being absorbed. All right. So you wait a moment. You see a few people running up the other end of the hall and going toward probably the upper floor. No one seems to have seen you. Their best perception was an 11, so you easily managed to make your way to the back of the ship. You wait for a brief moment. Look down. No one seems to be coming up. We're good. You start going down the stairs. As you arrive, I will update ship and oh wow, look at this. The ship is so different. It's totally not reusing old assets. Yeah, I just removed slightly on each side. I did say that the ship was
smaller room.
Yeah, I did say the ship had a curve like this, so just left a little bit of room. So, make your way down. As you arrive, all on the same level. Audience, you move forward just a little bit. I'd say probably Remy moves forward a little bit also, and oh no, I didn't immobilize the map. Hold on.
Oh no, they're already all dead. There's a third party here. Plot twist.
No,
It's a secret party that he's been running this whole entire time alongside ours.
Yeah, we had another group playing, and then unfortunately they all died. So now you see them.
The group is called Drakenmemoria.
Drakenmemoria.
It's led by audience's rival that stepped out of the mirror.
They are the what would be the opposite of the Time Knights? The
Space Knight.
It's nice.
The Space Marauders.
Space Mains.
The Time Spites.
The Star Trekkers.
Now be careful. They can be very vengeful. Trickies and trickers. Be very careful about this. That's a minefield. Alright. So, Remy moves forward. In front of the group. Just take a peek in the corridor. And you have a brief moment where you're there. There's interesting. There's a guy standing there. Back to you. His back is literally right there in front of him. You can touch his back if you want. He has a natural 1, so he doesn't realize at all that you're there.
I touch it with my blade sword really hard.
So where is he?
I would like to look at the rest of the rooms if he doesn't notice and to see like who else is in there. I want the general layout.
You just went down the stairs and now you're at the back. And Remy just moves forward just slightly, and there's this guy that rolled a complete natural 1. Really a natural 1. So he's looking in the opposite direction. He's just there. It's his back. You think he's human. Yeah, definitely human.
Who else is in there?
Well...
We do the thing in like animated shows where the dude's just standing there
And we
and you
pull
can't
him in.
see any of us, and then our heads just start popping out. behind him.
You just see audience head like a foot over his because
Yeah.
he's much taller. Just kind of like peering over his head. Who else is in here?
So,
Maybe a little bit of lightning crackling at his mouth as he prepares a potential breath attack.
so you want to all synchronize yourself and attack him at the same time and see how much damage you'll do in a single shot.
I want to see who else is in the room.
Well, right
First.
now there's no one in the room. It's just someone in the hallways.
Oh, it's just in the
Oh,
hallway.
yeah. The huge room at the back are storerooms. Normally, they could be filled with people, but it usually storerooms. So if there are special munition for the arcane ballistas, weapons, things like this, equipment if they wanted to go exploring. So the two rooms that are right next to where you are right now on the map. Are usually storeroom. So either this guy is a storeroom guard, or he, exactly like Tobiyashi said, he's a guy that's scared of what's happening and he just decided to go hide in the lowest part of the ship.
You know what? If Remy's next to me, I'm just gonna look at Remy and just kind of make the throat slit in motion. Since he was...
All right, Remy.
Remy, this is your job. You're the assassin. Take him out.
I could pull him
It's
back.
your
for
job
you
to
if you
murder the
want.
defenseless man.
Audience wants you to steal him. Steal his life.
Yeah, boy, was that.
I want you to make sure that he is stolen from this world.
And make sure he doesn't realize it, you know. He has a smooth transition.
Yeah. Try and make it as painless as possible.
It's like, well, picking from his available weapons, definitely not the vicious dagger.
Stab him with the one that doesn't do damage but hurts a lot. So that he turns around.
No! So fucked up.
That's the opposite of what we want.
I mean, it wouldn't leave any blood traces.
Yeah, I mean, I could cover his mouth if you do that.
Yeah, do we do the thing where audience just like covers his mouth while Remy just stabs him repeatedly in the
Yes.
back?
With the healing dagger.
No.
Well,
We're just gonna
I'm
kill
starting to
this.
think
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
the bad guys.
He's just
Are
going to
we
do
the
it quick,
bad
and
guys?
then
No.
no, you know what? I got it. Remy's going to take the cloth that he has, that he has from Tobiyashi, like, and as he now stabs him from behind with the dagger, he's going to hold the cloth over his mouth so that he.
so that Tabiyashi enters his mouth if he...
Yeah. Shove me in there.
Oh, and then you can control his body.
Yeah, I'm gonna use him as a human disguise.
I don't
Avery.
think that's how it works.
Avery, has your mic, by the way, has your mic changed? Because your voice has gone up like 6 octaves.
Whoa.
I would have to
Oh,
I'm
wait,
just
no, now
singing
it's
now.
No,
You guys
there
sound
it
all
is.
crackly.
find
It's
a
just
way to
my
get out of him.
internet's
So,
garbage.
if I went into his mouth,
Oh,
I'd
okay.
have to come out of his ass or back out of his mouth, or his eyes, or nose.
It would probably be faster through his mouth because, you know, a lot of intestines.
Yeah.
Does all of you have to come out the same hole?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I could lose an arm or something, but
Alright, this is one dude, guys. Let's just kill
Yeah.
Honestly, it's only
He rolled a natural
27.
20. He's not blind. So... Alright, Remy, roll. A classic.
Yeah, I'm assuming a 27 stabs the man.
Yes. Completely, utterly.
Okay.
just right in the side of the neck.
8, 12, 15.
After the guy goes limp, I am gonna pull him behind this thing.
That's fine. Put him in your body bag. Jorg, reanimate him in a different body, and then we'll kill him.
That's what I was just thinking. Reincarnate him just to fuck with him.
Don't
So
worry,
then,
guys. We're the
33
protagonists. We
piercing
can't do this.
and 8 thunder.
28 piercing, 8 thunder.
I said 30. I said 33 piercing
Oh,
and
33.
8 thunder.
All right, all right.
I can absorb his blood, not
Yeah.
make a mess.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, since we're I mean, you decided to use thunder, so it's your fault. So you
He
stab
makes a
him.
mess.
You stab him in the back, and have this brief moment of okay, because you just feel him just go, ugh! And then the thunderous energy just pulls in his body, and unfortunately, this makes him go above 100% in the minus. So you just see his head go.
Oh god.
Thunder, yeah, of course.
Well, I start pulling the body parts I can that are still intact.
Well, I think there's enough blood in this corner, Toby. There's really no point.
What do you mean? I could clean it up. I could literally soak it into my body.
It's okay. We're gonna go. Have you seen the engine room above us?
That's true. That's true. Let's kill everyone down here.
Yeah, let's continue our murder spree. There's gonna be a lot more blood where this came from.
I do want to take his clothes though.
Okay.
Well, he's only missing his head, so you can take the entire body and putting him in your body bag. It still
Yeah, I'll do
fits.
that. I'll do that.
I want to see George. I want to see Tobiashi starts rubbing the walls to try and absorb as much blood as he can.
No. If logic tells me we're just gonna kill everyone, then
We're killing everyone, man. There's gonna be a lot more blood. We'll do a full clean of the ship once we killed everybody, and it's
Alright.
ours.
Oh,
We'll have the monks help clean it out. Your monastery, since we
I don't
saved
think my
them.
monks will want to help clean up.
What? Even after we save them, they're not gonna want to help clean up the bodies?
We'll see. We'll see.
all right.
All right, we keep going to the engine room.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So we're gonna put. I need to place everyone because, contrary to a lot of things, I can't just hide a room, so I have to place everyone in the rooms. Such a hassle. All right, and here we go. All right. Look around. Everything seems to be clear. You all move toward the door. You have a brief moment where everyone holds his breath because someone arrives on the other side of the corridor and just keeps on walking right into a room that is to the side. So you just saw someone appearing at the top and then going right there and then disappears. Okay. Then Remy, you arrive next to the door. You just slightly open it and you get to see for a brief moment everyone in the room. Close the door rapidly.
Oh.
Now you. Sorry.
Hmm.
Now you know.
Oh,
now
no, nothing.
Remy knows who's in the room.
How many
Should
doors
ha-
are there in?
To access this room. One on one side, the other on the other side.
Half of us on one, half of us on the
Yeah,
other.
we'll just go in and we'll all just hit them with shit as we go. Actually, yeah. Well, I guess we actually don't want to use area of effect as much because we don't want to blow up. We don't want to hurt the engine or the ballistas.
Well,
Yeah.
on this level, it wouldn't be the engine. It would just be the essentially
ballistas.
weapons. So
Yeah, but we don't want to take out. We don't want to take out the ballistas.
even if you blew out the orb at the center, the ship wouldn't fall. It just wouldn't have any weapons anymore.
Yeah. But we want the weapons. So I can use my flame breath, or not flame breath. I don't know why I call it flame breath. It's not flame. I can use my breath weapon again on a line, and you guys can come in from the other side. And
I would use my lightning bolt, but it would catch the ship on fire.
I mean, I think we can put out like a lightning bolt's fire. Same with my lightning bolt. I think
could do
that's
that.
not a big deal.
All right. Yep.
So you just come in from one side. I'll
I'll
come in
from the
other,
right side. Yeah,
and we'll both use our lightning bolts.
Okay, so
and then
Tobiashi goes onto the right. Remy, audience to the left. Who wants to go to the right? Who wants to go to the right? Who wants to go to the left?
I'll go right.
I'll go.
Fisher will go right.
Jorik, you could hit like the cleric with a single target big thing, like a blight or your other thing.
Yeah.
Try and one shot him.
I'll reopen.
So you want to go left or you gonna want to go right?
Bitch.
So has Terranad just been following us talking shit this whole time?
No, Terranad is with me currently.
Okay.
Because when he is outside of my body, he is not attuned to me anymore.
Also, I don't know why Pterodactyl would be talking shit right now. We've kind of been mopping the floor.
He would find something.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, probably. While George, you figure out from which side you want to enter. Fisher, probably at this moment you entered, Terranad just went, "Oh come on, you just killed the only guy who could actually work the engine. Why did you blow him up? Now there's blood everywhere. Can't you just enter a room and kill everyone stealthily? You just blow things up wherever we go. This is why no one in this group can have nice things."
Meanwhile, Raimi has a bag full of nice things.
I know one can have nice things. Also, someone in this group has an entire church building with a giant gold statue of him. So I don't know what you're talking about, Terran.
Yeah, I'll go in with Tobiashi and Fisher.
Tobiashi and Fisher. All right.
All right.
In that.
The dragon's on one side and the non-dragon's on the other.
Yeah.
You include Arunak on your side as a dragon? Whoa.
Technically,
Okay.
he was the original gift to me by the Elder, so
Yeah.
and Remy is the one who summoned him the most, so sure, I'll keep him on our side.
Okay. All right.
All right. We pop in at the same time.
Yep. All right, me
Lightning
and you,
bolt the
Toby.
line.
Lightning bolt down the lines.
And that covers every single roll I made to see if they saw you. Fortunately, even though half of your group doesn't benefit from the pass without a trace anymore, the passive perception was 6. So even by losing that bonus, Arunak being the one who rolled the lowest, no one gets seen. And you can actually make your two-side surprise attack.
Okay. Electricity. That's going to be another.
So we're just
60
doing down the straight line, right?
plus a.
And we're doing the same initiative as last time.
That's a good
I think
point.
we're
You
good.
can
Do we
roll
wanna
initiative
re-roll
again.
We probably should, because we did
Yeah.
exit combat, re-enter
Yeah.
combat.
You even killed someone.
Plus, maybe Jorg wants a chance at something higher than a
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll lower. I told you, I
Ooh.
rolled a 15.
I got a
I got a
22.
19 this time.
Okay, so Jorg got a 19.
George getting back into the battle. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the taste of blood again.
it's got the taste of blood. Your pet's just looking up the puddle of blood in the corner.
Tastes like iron and salt.
Salt. Oh man, he
Tastes
missed the entire
skill.
chapter about salt. Alright,
Us
so
pack.
audience, you rolled.
15.
Fisher?
I rolled an 8.
Remy?
17.
Toby?
22.
Damn.
Well, I guess if we're just going off for initiative, Jord can do also something before me. We don't have to do the double lightning bolts at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, it's a surprise round, so.
Yeah, so you could do your lightning bolt.
Jorg,
Jord.
Jorg, you could hit those 2 people in the front, or that one guy in the back.
The one
What, the
the
purple
one
guy,
purple
yeah.
guy, yeah, the purple guy.
Yeah, that's who I'm gonna aim for. Not that you guys know this. I'm actually just gonna enlarge him and see if he smashes through the top deck.
Fisher, do you want Terry to take part in this fight?
Yeah. Wow.
Roll for him.
Did I ever give Terry back to you?
He got a 3 on the die, so what, like -2?
We'll just go with 1.
Is Remy is Terry still on my shoulder, by the way, or did I give him back to
Well,
Fisher?
you had him in your
got
own
him back.
hands, so.
Did you take him back, Fisher?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You have him again. I don't think audience would have argued with handing you back Terry's.
Finders Keepers is mine now.
He felt actually a little weird.
All right. So, well, Terry has an unnatural 1 for initiative, so I think he's the one that goes last. It's Fisher's fault, you know? He kept in his hand too long, so when you're going to enter, you just got the moment of, shit! That's why he got a natural 1.
Yep.
All right, so their passive perception, only one of them actually notices you entering the room, which is, once again, the purple one. Everyone else doesn't see you enter the room. Well, they realize that you just entered, but they're surprised.
Alright. Is Toby going first with the 22?
Yes, he is.
All right, I lightning bolt that straight line and down the right side.
Okay.
So it'd be the red, the orange, and the red.
Okay.
Could you actually get 4 of them if you move to
I feel like you'd be able to get 4 of them.
Could I?
That's
Probably.
a surprise room. With your ability to move, you could literally run
Oh,
all the
yeah,
way
I
to
could.
the other
Okay, yeah.
side.
I will.
Yeah, dude, you dodge out of the doorway sideways and dual finger guns your lightning
Fuck, no,
bolt.
I don't have. I can't do that anymore.
He's a full monk now.
But I will go over to
Single
I think I'd
finger
have to-
guns, your lightning.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll go there and then lightning bolt the 4 of them.
All right.
So they need to make a dexterity 15 saving throw to succeed. And I think they take half damage if they don't.
Yeah.
They rolled a 3.
Okay. All right. They're gonna take 96 points of lightning damage.
They're gonna die.
Okay. 96. I heard 96 as a wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a strong lightning bolt there.
34 points of lightning damage. Straight to the face.
34.
If they're wearing anything that's flammable, they catch on fire.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. Damn. Okay. Well, you missed the whole thing by a hair to just blow everyone up. Everyone's dead in line, but they didn't blow up.
Damn.
Sorry. You needed to strike 2 points of damage higher to make a full 100% in the negative.
Damn. Well, I mean, that was with the energized ball. So
now they're more just scorched, burning bodies.
yeah, they're burning.
Instead of having...
I look at my ball, I'm like, oh my god.
Instead of
cast
having
lightning
3
bolt and almost
bodies that
cast it.
just splattered out, and one that fell charred, you have 4 charred body. The smell of ozone fills the room as those 4 guys just went.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll run across the room and then run back, just because I can.
Do some quick laps. Get some cardio.
Yeah, get some cardio in.
Do a little cartwheel over every dead body you just killed.
Use
Go
a key
teabag a
point.
couple
Step
of
of the wind. Come on, let's go.
I gotta stretch. I mean, I know I don't have to now, but I gotta.
He's like a cat. He just got his energy boost. Just going.
Kick off the wall, jump back.
Yeah. All right.
360.
Well, the next one would be Jorg with 19.
Ooh. All right. Jorg is going to go in. So those 3 guys are dead in front
Oh,
of Toby.
sorry, I didn't
4.
update it.
All 4.
All 4 of them.
It's gonna update in a moment.
Jorg's gonna jump in. If he stands to the right of Toby at 013, can Fisher still get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna stand there and cast Blight on the purple guy,
Okay.
which is a Con 16 save.
Natural 20.
No. And he takes half of 39 damage. Half.
Not as good as Terry. You didn't one-shot him.
Yep.
That's fine.
So now
Oh.
Jorg is under Terry in audience.
Oof. I mean,
Audience has a
Yeah.
little tier list of the party
fair.
besides Remy, who's always at the top. Of just like in every combat, he just moves them up and down places.
Hey, I'm under Fisher. And probably Terry.
No, you just killed 4 people in one shot.
I've done that before. Well, that was with the double lightning bolt, actually.
Yeah, now you can do it with only one, but you can only fire once. So,
Yeah.
all right,
They're less shots, but they're stronger. No, I'm kidding.
They're more potent.
all right. So that was Jorg, where you just
yep.
belt the guy with natural energy.
I guess actually seeing that. Oh wait, yeah. Jorg will move, I guess, to where you have him now.
Well,
Does Blight do
Yeah.
anything besides damage, or is it just damage? I can't.
It's just damage.
It's just
Back
damage.
out of the room.
well, it's gruesome
Oh,
damage,
right, it's
but it's
the-
still damage.
Back out of the room.
yeah.
It's the next
it's like,
level one.
Shit!
That does
I
the
thought I
other
could
stuff.
one-shot him. Now he's got a new appreciation for
Alkunek?
that for Terry
Terry and
and Oranek, yeah.
Terry
For the
for
spell to-
disintegrating someone.
He got a new appreciation for the spell Disintegrate.
What, you mean he can just vaporize people now? God damn it.
We will never. Oh yeah, we never looked to see what the shiny thing that dropped off the body of the cleric was. Oh well.
Oh
Oops.
shit.
There was just
Whoopsie.
this small glowing pebble resting on top of all of the ashes.
Whoops. We'll have to go back for that, I guess.
All right.
Must not
So
have heard that part.
no, I didn't. I think it's just audience that said this. I never
was
said something
I
dropped.
thought you literally said you see a small shiny thing fall as he burns.
No, I didn't.
I'm hearing things.
Well,
That's okay.
I'm going back in the VOD.
I said I just definitely would have heard shiny because I've been playing this character for like
5 years, 4 years. No, you're only like 4 years, I think.
All right. So that was Jorg. Jorg, do you move?
Yeah, he moves back out of the room, but it looks he will move back to N14 to hide after he did fail to kill that guy.
I mean, you did damage.
I did do damage.
So did you send N or M? Because N, you're in front of the door. M, you're beside the door.
Beside the door.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So Jorg went to hide in shame. That's okay.
Yep. Now below a worm.
Well,
It is a pretty badass
the worm.
though,
The worm.
so-
The worm has a natural 1 because Fisher forgot to put him on his shoulder. So. All right. So that's. Oh wow! It's the turn of the only one who didn't get surprised. Okay.
Nope.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
we're not in the room yet, so it's only Toby in the room.
Oh no, I should have stayed to tank.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's going now? It's not audience?
No, it's the cleric.
No, the cleric also had a. He had an 18. I was gonna say he had a 19, but no, he has an 18. Yeah, he only has.
No,
a
he
plus
wouldn't
1.
attack me. He just saw me incinerate people and then run across the room and run back.
Well, you know.
You literally ran in front of him and stuck out your tongue as you ran by. He went that, Toby. Okay.
Well, I didn't
Damn
think he would survive.
I mooned him really quick. I didn't think he'd be offended by that.
Let's just go with this. Oh, I didn't get the music going. You know, small battle, even if it's.
Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum. Sorry.
No, I don't have the rights to make that one
Damn.
play.
Oh, I could always play it for mine.
You can always play it for yourself, Toby, if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so he's gonna respond. Oh, important question. Jorg, did you close the door before leaving the room?
No,
Okay, that's gonna hurt.
I left it open for Fisher. Sorry, Fisher.
You see.
All right.
Dang.
Um,
I'm gonna blow up, aren't I? Or Toby's gonna blow up and I'm gonna get hit because the door's up.
By his squishy. Liquid.
it's- Why don't have any? I don't have any D10s on the table. Damn it! All right, that's
D10s! Oh god.
Oh god.
well. Yeah, he's the only one that has a higher level in this room, so of course he's gonna try and restore balance in some way. Come on! I know there's a.
Okay, he has restored the balance.
Dude, that's a crazy
He-
spell.
he
Restore
did
balance.
control
No. What level is it? All right.
No, the joke is that restore the balance is also a Clockwork Soul Sorcerer subclass feature.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Then you encountered an NPC once before that might actually have it now. All right.
So okay, what am I doing here?
You're gonna hate yourself. So
Cast rock.
again,
Joke's on you, I already do. Ha ha.
He cast impotence.
Shit. Wait, that doesn't do anything to Toby.
Ah, true, huh?
well, maybe his entire body just becomes limp.
Fine, then I cast Viagra.
All right, Tobiyashi, Jorg, and Fisher, Constitution saving throw, please.
Yay!
You do not get the bonus from audience. Audience is not there.
I think I'm okay. That's a.
Oh! I just rolled a nat 1. So a 6 total.
22.
I rolled a 10.
All right, so
No.
Fisher is the only one who succeed. Do you use your reaction to shield Terry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I shield?
No, it's a he cast insect plague.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh boy.
play.
Ow.
of course they're gonna attack me. I'm fucking
Well,
delicious.
he just saw Jorg get out the door, so he aims at the door. It will hit you, and he's hoping Jorg hasn't gone far enough, and it will hit him also.
But wait, actually, can I use my reaction?
What kind of damage does insect plague do?
Piercing.
Piercing damage. It's a whole bunch of creature that starts biting into you.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I use my reaction?
4?
To teleport to audience.
Smart.
I did
Smart.
say that. Oh, jeez, that's mean for Jorg. It's a reaction for you to teleport through your.
Yep.
Okay, well,
It just costs 2 key points. I could use a bonus action for 1 key point, but for my reaction, it would cost 2.
okay, then yeah. Reactions
Alright.
can be triggered. That's okay. You see the spell expanding in front of you. You react. You find yourself. Oh, that's gonna be.
I was like, I taste like oranges. They're gonna kill me.
So you sort of
I
have to
pop out
share
audiences.
space a little bit with Onak, but
Yeah.
You also just hear the sound of locusts that like.
Yeah, I'm like,
Nope, not dealing with that shit.
I'm out of here.
all right. So
The last thing I see
Jorg,
is
you take
Jorg getting 8.
38 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's almost max.
Well, he upcasted it once because
Oh, yeah, upcasted it. Okay.
yeah, his 6th level
Ow.
spell isn't useful right now at all. So he just upcasted it to 6th level. Oh.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, hey, thank you for reminding me. I did say that now when upcasting from 5 to 6, the damage increased a little bit more. Thank you for reminding me. Jorg takes even more damage.
Hey, I
Thank
got you. I got you.
Hey, I'm an
Thanks,
honest man.
audience.
It's honest
Actually-
work, but-
Since it is a like, where was this placed?
Right
the
in
door.
front of the door on the right side. So N14. This is why I asked Jorg if he closed the door.
Yeah.
Well, I only asked because I just wanted to figure out how this is filling up the rest of the room.
Sorry, I forgot to put a. So
it's a 20-foot cone.
No,
Sphere.
Nope.
sphere.
Sphere.
20-foot radius
Yeah,
sphere.
Radius.
Yeah, not cone. Sphere, my bad. That was the word I meant to say.
So, hold on, that's 5 foot. That's 10-foot radius. That's 15-foot radius.
Is it a concentration or does it just stay there?
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah, so if we kill him, it goes away. Okay.
I'm gonna speak with animals and convince them to attack him.
So he
I don't know if that's how smart locusts or insect.
casted it on the door here. Well, technically just in front of the door. So, like this. Alright, so this is how the cloud enters the whole thing. So, Jorg, in grand total, you take 47 points of piercing damage. Fisher, you take half of
Ow.
that. And since you shielded Terry, and it's an area of effect, you don't take more damage.
Man, I feel like I almost got attacked.
Audience just is like, I felt your soul touch mine. It was blissful.
I felt your soul. As soon as he says that, I take all my key points back from everyone.
Alright.
I
gross.
felt you touch me. I liked it. Okay.
Alright.
have 5 key points
You
back.
got this swarm of insect that just
Oh, 4.
and that sound is deafening. inside of this room and goes out. Jorg, you sort of have a moment of, oh, come on, I know that spell.
No fair.
I think if you start your turn, it will hit you again too.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's at the start of your turn, right? A creature must also make a saving throw when it enters the spell area for the first time, or on a turn, or end its turn.
Oh no, okay, when it enters the spell. So they're already in the spell, so you're fine. So as long as you can get out of the spell next turn, you're fine.
Yeah, which
Okay.
which should probably be a concern for you, Fisher, because if Terry acts, he's gonna take the damage of that cloud if you're still in it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that was him, which means now we go to Remy with a 17.
Well, possibly not fully aware of what just happened in the room. Just,
Well, you here's the thing, is you probably are very aware of what happens in the room. You were a poacher. You've been in places where there's an army of mosquitoes. So behind that door right now, it feels like you're hearing that.
so, well, he doesn't remember running into a bunch of insects on the ship, so confused, but also probably understanding what probably happened. He's now going to quickly open the door in front of him. And honestly, between all the targets in this room, probably only one of them looks like somebody who casts a spell.
Yeah, but he's on the other side of this ball, so you don't have a clear line of sight where you are.
So when you say clear line of sight, as in like he has cover, or as in like...
Yes, he has.
I have no-
you
I
can
can't look at how high
see
the
him
wall is.
because he's behind transparent material, but he is covered by the huge object in front of him.
I would like to use the old lightning bolt spell, please.
Why?
So it bounces around the room.
Yeah, I mean it's true that it's kind of nice. It can kill your party also, but
True.
so Remy, you do see him, and you realize he's behind a huge ball of glass, a huge glass ball. Sorry.
Wish I had a means of breaking the glass.
Well, if you do, you might destroy the weapons capability of this ship.
I forget, did we care about having the weapons?
Yeah, we
Well-
were going to use them to help out our ship take out the other ship.
Okay, fine. I won't destroy the weapons system.
Well, Tobiyashi and Jorg
ram.
don't mind, but Audience and Fisher do.
Mhm.
You
Well,
could have
nothing
stopped at audience minds. That's okay.
I think in which case, Raimi is just going to pop over to...
Everyone is
And that is
surprised except
M.
him.
Yeah, Raimi's just going to pop over to M8 real quick, stab him with a booming blade.
Okay. M8. Alright.
Which one are you stabbing? The one in front of the
The
ring or
orange
one that's
the
in
orange
front?
one, yeah. This is a
Darn.
barbarian type
Okay.
enemy.
Who I'm at least assuming hasn't had a chance... Well, actually, I don't remember if their mechanics,
Everyone
they
in the
do have to
room,
rage first.
with the exception of the spellcaster, is surprised. So for them, it's even worse. You know, they enter, they see there's a lightning strike, and then suddenly there's a plague of insect that just come out. Everyone's just, ah! Everyone's screaming, not sure what's happening.
The 22 to hit.
That is enough.
Let's see. Oh, nope, that needs to be a D8. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. 5, 8, 12, 18, 21, 25, 29, 3, 4, 36 piercing damage and 7 thunder.
You catch the guy as he's panicking. He's one of the person operating one of the weapon. He's holding it there, and he has a moment of surprise when he looks at everything. He turns around and he just sees you arriving and right in his head, and you go, ah! Slumps back. He's making death save, so he's dead.
And then, honestly, Raimi just walks over to M7 and stealths. Basically, just walks back through the door, just like do 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 do.
You're doing the same thing as Jorg, but not in shame. All right.
Okay, that's a 7 on the die, so I'm just gonna take the 23.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know.
Well, yeah, I'm now at the level where I get to choose to roll a 10.
I know. You know, it's just rolled so bad, and it's still a 23. You know, that's.
Well, technically it's still a 10, which isn't a terrible roll. You just get below a 10.
I feel like I could hear one of my past players just say, "Fuck you, man." All right, so that was Remy, which means what's that number? 15. Audience.
Alright, audience is gonna move to, because you can still move there without being level smart. Yeah, I'm gonna move to 8. In a straight, well, not a straight line because I have to go through the door, but 8.
And you're gonna try and mimic what Tobiyashi did?
Yeah.
Okay. You're right on the edge of all those insects. You hear them roaring right next to you.
Alright, and then that is a DC 13 for them, so a little lower than Toby.
Wow, they rolled an 18. Alright.
Alright, well, they're taking half damage. Still think they're gonna die, though.
Yeah, Remy took the one that had the highest hit point in that row, so they're most likely gonna die. Who
Well,
knows?
I was also adding a level 1 Divine Smite, so then that's an extra 2d8. Okay. Yeah, that's 45 cut in half, so that's 23.
You roast them all! Unfortunately, you know, because they saved, you don't make them splash on the walls, but alright, you know. At least they're all down.
Why do I even play this game? I can't do anything. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, and I recharged my lightning one more time with the 19, barely. Whew!
Yeah, that's probably the last time you'll be able to recharge it, because...
Yeah, well then it becomes a 22.
Yeah.
Which I can still beat, but it's harder.
Yeah. It's designed like that. Alright.
And then I'm not, that was how much of my movements? I do want to move up.
1, 2, 3. That's 15 feet of movement.
So I'm gonna move up 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move up to L because I'm trying to get. I'll be to the other side. L 10, 9. Sorry, L 9.
Yeah, because 10, you would just have started to enter the
Yeah,
crowd.
L9.
Oh no, definitely. Audience, you're used to those swarm of mosquitoes. You live somewhere where it's very cold, you know. The few moments of summer that you get, sometimes you get insect swarms. You've been in a cloud of mosquitoes before.
Audience
Why are you
basically
guys
wants to do a
complaining?
thing where he just braces his face up to the glass on the other side of the cleric and just points to him like you're next. Through the glass. I'm coming for you.
Well, be careful, audience. You know that they have a tendency to blow themselves up.
Fair.
You know, I'm just saying, if you want to scare him too much,
Okay, audience assumes he doesn't want to blow up everyone else on the ship as well, though. Since he doesn't know that we've killed. He's like, he has no idea where we've come from, so he doesn't know who's still
Bold
alive or not alive.
assumptions.
bold assumption.
That he doesn't want to kill everyone else on the ship.
Yeah.
All right. So that was audience. Natural 1, no. 8, no. 5, 3. So that means it's Fisher next. With Arunak. Oh, Fisher and Arunak go at the same time.
Go get him, Fisher.
Will do. It insect plague, is it obscured? Or
It
can I
is.
see?
It is semi-obscured, but it is also difficult terrain.
Lightly
Okay.
obscured. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Lightly
it's
obscured,
difficult to read.
obscured
That
and
sucks.
difficult. I am going to Misty
Misty
Step.
Okay.
To that gets me to I-12. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
take a few steps forward to I guess H11, and I'm gonna swing at the dude who just hit me with this thing.
Okay.
And I am going to
Roll a natural 1. Just to make it
Damn,
more
hopefully not.
aggressive.
Hopefully not.
Are you using Great Weapon Master? That's the question.
No. That is a
Well, think about before.
20.
Okay, I was gonna say before telling me the result, I was gonna say he is wearing studded leather.
well, maybe I might this next one.
Okay,
The first one's a 20.
it's enough to hit.
That is 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
How hurt does he seem?
He is injured.
And then I'm going to attack
he's
again.
not. He's not injured yet, but he's looking all scruffed and ruffled.
With Great Weapon Master this time.
Okay.
That is a 13 plus 6, 19 to hit.
That is enough.
That is 23 slashing damage.
Now he's injured. And he held his spell for both.
Action search.
First one you
I'm gonna
rolled
hit
a
him 2 more
19,
times.
second one you rolled a 14.
I'm gonna action search.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit with Great Weapon Master.
That's enough.
For 26 slashing damage.
Cool.
That actually is enough to finish him. Strike him one last
Good,
time
'cause
and
the last it's that one.
of course he loses concentration on the spell. You know, being dead.
And then I spin around to hit the guy behind me and miss.
Okay.
I tried to do like a full move attack, and just it doesn't work.
They're vastly different heights, which you forgot.
You have this moment where you spin on yourself and fuck you, little gnome.
You just behead the first guy, and the second guy just goes like a foot over his head. You're like, damn it. Would have been so cool.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not gonna go with that. Come on. All right, yeah, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, let's make this a cinematic. Is it close enough? Hold on. Oh, it's exactly... Okay, it's gonna... Oh, that's not actually a lot. Okay. So, Olenek enters the room, he looks around. Alright, you want the engine, that's okay.
Everyone wants to blow up the engine.
No, he was thinking about using something that blows a little bit harder, but, you know, you want to be sure to save the engine, so, alright. Instead, he just throws his Thorn Whip and grabs the guy and starts pulling him as the whip digs inside of the guy. It's not enough to kill him. He is severely injured. There's blood trailing behind him. He's just screaming, but as he's pulling, he lowers his head so that the only thing the guy sees is that he's being pulled toward two murderous eyes looking through his foliage, showing the handkerchief of murderous intention as he pulls him 10 feet closer to him. So, you just have this guy who just pours blood all over the floor and screams as you see two eyes that wants to kill him and drawing him in with Thorn Whips. That's all next turn.
Alright. I guess, what are we going down to, Terry, now?
Well, actually, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Terry, you got a screaming, bloody man being dragged in front of you.
Oh. Whew. Okay, so does Terry go for the gruesome thing, or does he go for the... Well, no, he doesn't... Oh. Oh, that can... No, let's not... Oh, why not? Let's go all out.
Remember, we might still have combat left, so maybe let's not go all out.
No one told Terry. that he had to be careful about spell usage. He started combat.
I did tell him to go all out just that once.
All right. No, yeah, okay. Oh, I thought it was something else. Let's go with this. Again, let's go with the gruesome. That's... Oh, that's a lot of high rolls.
Well,
Oh. Okay. All right, so... Terry looks at the guy, he looks at you for a brief moment, Fisher. He looks at the guy again, and then... You see the guy just catch in flame and start screaming, "Ah!" And you hear the voice go out. He immolated him to death in a single attack.
Nice.
And now you just see this trail of ash that keeps spreading as Oronak just keeps pulling on his vine. It starts with blood and goes with ash.
All right.
I go for a fist bump.
Well, we've cleared the
he
engine
presents
room.
his head.
There we go.
We have
all right. Now we find the captain and capture him.
What? Now we
Now
start
we're gonna-
shooting on the
we
other
gotta
ship.
shoot. We gotta shoot the other ships with the arcane ballistas. Audience is trained for this.
Well, we have to take care of the people on deck still, though.
Well, I
They'll
think
come
we're gonna
down
let them-
here.
You just
They'll come
lock
to
it
us.
down with the lever.
They'll come
Maybe.
to us.
Yeah.
So you lock down the door?
Yeah.
Alright.
Does it seem to mess with the arcane cannon controls?
It really depends on where you put the lever. If you put it on the wall, it's going to affect the things that are attached to the wall. So doors, it might affect the bookshelf. So maybe all the books will just or on the other way, but it shouldn't affect the machinery.
Alright. Then, yeah.
Audience is gonna go get out an arcane cannon because he wants to shoot the other ship.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. How many arcane cannons are there?
There are two, one on each side.
Fisher will get on another one. He's used one of these.
Jorg will go up to Fisher and watch him. I want to see this.
You enter back into the room, and you didn't see this the first time, but there's this mass of blood and ash, and this guy who's just on the floor bleeding out. You heard the whole lot of people screaming. Your group has gone so much more violent than you remember.
Oh, I guess you should also. We should heal people who are hurt before the next fight.
Oh yeah, I'll get on that.
Ornak can also get on that.
Nah, that's not.
Who's? Oh, I'm hurt. I'll heal myself.
You want to heal yourself? You know, Ornak's there is his only purpose in life.
Oh,
Ornak can heal Fisher.
Oh yeah, Fisher is slightly injured. All right.
Wait, can Fisher also second wind?
Yes.
Well, I do have
Fisher
a
could
question.
Yes.
This ship is getting shot at. I think we need to get to the top.
This
and
ship
at
is
least-
not getting shot
The ship
at.
is not getting shot at. We told
I
our
swear he
ship
said
to,
it was.
No, the ship is. We told our ship to go deal with the other ship, and we had this ship.
Okay.
So this is the fact that you have. Audience told your ship to attack the other ship. You went in, you took the first room. On your way down, you did feel the ship shake a little. So was it direct fire? Was it indirect fire? You do not know, but the barrier around this ship has been hit twice. And then you got in and you killed everyone. So those are the
Also-
fact that you know.
Should we not turn off the ballistas on this one for now, or how are we going to control them from in here?
This is where you control them from.
This is where you control them from.
Okay.
This is the gunner seat.
Yeah.
All right.
Toby, do you have a way to signal your monastery in case they were the ones shooting the ship?
Hell no.
Okay. Just check.
I have a letter going to them. It should be here by today, unless there's weather problems. That might.
You don't have.
Did you
don't
happen
have
to
a
write
way
"Don't
to-
shoot
If
the one
someone
ship"
has
in the letter?
I
a
don't
message
think
spell I can
they
use, I can
had,
contact them.
All right, so audience, you get on the seat. You take one of the
Harry, let me message.
You take one of the cannon. You start turning it around, trying to find where the other ship is, where your ship is. It takes a brief moment, and then you realize, oh yeah, that's right, that's virtual. You remember, there it is. And then you start operating it, and suddenly, okay, now you see the whole image in front of you. Nice. As the image opens up, you're not sure which ship is which, but one ship is in relatively good condition. The other one is in flame and is trying to escape.
How do I not know which ship is which?
Because of the angle you have right now, you can't see the flags. The ships are nearly identical. All right, I'll allow you to make an investigation roll, just to try and figure out if they're actually really completely identical.
Remy, are you standing over my shoulder?
I mean, he has no reason to be anywhere else.
Remy, which ship do
At
I
all.
shoot on? Remy, which ship? Give me a target.
Pull out the spyglass for a better look.
It wouldn't help you because you're looking through the virtual
Oh, right, it's on a screen.
tools.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, for some reason I thought it was a window.
No.
We could tell Terry to cast clairvoyance again.
I'll do that. I'll do that next if we're if Remy can't tell me what ship to fire on.
It takes 10 minutes to cast, so the ship's gonna be far away.
Oh, that's fair.
Wait, 10 minutes to cast what?
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so Remy, investigation. Try and figure out which is your ship, which is the enemy ship.
Okay. You know, I might as well use my lantern. Why not?
Sure.
I mean, I don't want us to hit our ship.
Jor, quick, cast guidance on him too.
Oh yeah, I'll throw guidance on there.
Okay. All right, that is going to be... I guess with guidance. So with guidance, that makes it a 26.
26, well, that's more than enough. You have a moment, like, what do you, in your mind, there's even that moment where you're like, what do you mean you can't tell? It's this one. Yeah. Remy points to a ship, which you're
Is
not
the
sure.
one in flames or not the one in
No,
flames?
Remy points to the one that is on fire right now.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm glad our ship's winning.
Hey, Johnson, make the command. Make the...
All right, I'll tell Fisher. I'll be like, Fisher, shoot at the one in flames.
Got it.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right. well, since you have learned how to use that, so audience, normal roll. You're not proficient with it. You're just not bad at it. Fisher, I don't think you've ever used that type of weaponry before. So
Is it not what was on the
was it virtual? I've
Predator?
I've actually never thought about it. Because arcane ballista can be literal.
What do you mean by a normal roll? Just a straight nat 20? Is that what you're saying for me? Okay.
Yeah, just
Um,
get a straight nat 20.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
so
Oh,
Fisher,
hell, not bad.
arcane ballistas can come in two shapes. You can either have them virtual like this, which is a higher level technology of your world, or they can actually need an open space to fire. So apparently, no, the shit that you had before, that you were on before, was not modern enough. They were, you know how the thing works, but you've never operated a virtual one that you
Okay.
actually have no connection to the outside world. What the heck? But since you do know them, I will not impose disadvantage. I will just say straight roll.
All right. Four.
What, 4?
Yeah.
Use your coin.
Fuck it.
You actually shoot your
now.
ship with a 4.
7.
That's better than a 4.
It is, but-
Someone
Technically,
relieve,
it
someone
is better
relieve
than a
him
4,
off
you
the
are correct.
guns.
All right, let me try using the gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me try.
Fisher's too nervous. He's there. I don't want to hit our
George,
ship.
back up. You're breathing down my neck.
Alright,
Me and
I
George
got
are
a
just like,
nine-
press
I got
that
a
one.
nine-
Press it right
like,
there.
no, that.
I got a 19.
All right.
We're just hitting random buttons at this point.
Well, for with the exception of Remy, because it's an arcane device, with the exception of Remy, for everyone else, yeah, Tobiashi and Jorg, if you sit at the helm of this weapon, you sort of see all of those symbols, knobs, circles, and how do you use this and start pushing anything, turning anything that can be turned?
Remy, can you go
got this, I
help
got
them?
this.
Remy, I got this from here. Go help.
I
go
rolled
help
a
the rest
natural
of
one.
our
Never
part.
mind. Don't let me touch the console.
Remy, you arrive just as Tobiashi is about to press on the fire button, and you realize that the eye of this thing is turned inward.
I'm like, it's this one.
I got it! It's written fire!
Grabs him by where his balls used to be.
Ah! Wait, okay, that was just a reflex.
Oh well, then Remy uses the knife.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Well, technically, can we say that it is an actual sneak attack?
It's a come from behind attack.
A come behind attack. All right.
All right. So, audience, you actually hit the ship, and the ship takes the damage. It's trying to leave. It's trying to flee this.
All right, let me know when I can shoot again. These guys fumble with the other cannon.
Oh, okay. Well, as you fumble with the other cannon, audience, you can fire again.
Okay, let's go. Keep doing well, audience. Oh, I keep doing well. That's another 19. Audience is locked in.
While the others are arguing about the gun and trying to fire it, and Remy is just trying to prevent them from blowing themselves up. Audience is there. I love this thing. It's so fun.
All the training is paid off. The 4 days of training.
All right. The ship.
4 whole days.
The ship keeps on taking damage. You can actually see inside the ship, so it's clear to you that the barrier has been neutralized, and you're actually impacting the hull itself. There's most likely, if you remember how the ship is made, you've just hit it as it's trying to move away. So the back of the ship might have been severely damaged. There is a chance of storeroom explosion if there are munitions in there, and you know that if there were anyone inside of their quarters, you might have killed a whole bunch of people on the other ship with this.
Audience are just cackling at the gun.
While this is happening, I'll go to Terry. I'm like, hey, Terry, do you have any way I could message somebody? They don't understand me.
No.
Fisher, can you ask them if they have any way for me to message someone?
He does.
All right, I need to tell the monastery to not attack this ship.
Have they?
I don't know. We got shot twice.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it couldn't have been the other guys because they were
Oh.
getting murdered. Maybe.
Oh, my next attack's not going to be as
All right, Jorg, shoot, and then I will convey Toby's request to Terry.
Okay, well, Terry just looks at you for a brief moment and says, I don't know anyone in there. I'll need to
That's a good point.
I'll need to go inside of Tobiashi's mind to find someone I can send something to, but I don't think they'll be able to understand me.
Damn.
Can you? No, that wouldn't.
I mean, they will actively see us shooting at the other hunter cult ship.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
hopefully that'll.
Or you know what? Actually, it's time for me to jump off the ship, guys. I think.
So we still have a whole deck to
Toby,
fight.
what?
Yeah, no, you guys got this. I believe in you.
Toby.
All right,
Well.
I'll wait.
So, just judging by the size of the ship, audience, and probably Fisher, because you're the most martial
Squirrel
ones,
suit off.
you'd probably be able to tell that you've killed either between half and 2/3 of everyone on the ship right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we've only killed half, that's still a pretty big fight we have to do.
We've been wiping them out. What could go wrong with
Why
just you guys?
don't we just keep? Did we? Seem like
If Toby really wants to leave, he can leave.
I just want to go down to my monastery and see if they're
Okay.
all right.
did we get the other ship?
Audience, make a roll,
Fully?
make another attack.
Okay.
Can I try attacking?
Yeah, Jorg has to make
Yeah,
his
let
first
Jorg
attack.
attack. Let Jorg attack.
Jorg, make
Okay.
your first attack.
A 17. Is this just a regular roll?
Well,
Yeah,
you've
just
never
roll.
used that in your life.
Oh.
You don't know how this thing works, so it's a with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, you're just there. All right. Is this how you do this?
Okay, 2.
Oh,
Why are we not letting Remy shoot the other cannon?
You
has
see,
Remy
you
ever
see,
used one of
Jorg,
these?
you see Jorg.
Remy understands arcade at least.
I mean, I do too.
You see Jorg looking at this is all right. So this is our ship, and he turns the cannon toward your ship, and this is the monastery. He turns toward the monastery.
Stop it. Yes, but stop it.
I rolled a
Yeah, no.
16, by the way.
I rolled another natural 1. Don't let me touch this gun, dude.
Please just let Remy shoot it.
Remy, you see Jorg doing this stuff, and he's about to press on the fire button, and then as he tries to move away and go toward the ship that's flaming, the Tobiashi just turns around and says, "Hey, that's my monastery!" And he just turns the entire thing toward the monastery to make sure that everything's okay.
These guys are more of a danger on these guns than Hunter
Like-
Gold.
You guys hear in a frustrated woman's voice, I'll just do it myself.
Jorg will cast guidance on you. He'll be like, try that, do that.
Did a 16 hit, by the way?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So,
So it's just a straight D20 roll plus whatever the modifier is.
yeah. Well, since have you trained with it?
I don't think I would have training in
Okay.
arcane ballistas.
No, but you know arcane, so just a straight roll. Yeah. I know the modifier of the ship, so
Okay, so it is a straight D20, and then you add the modifier.
Why isn't Fisher doing this?
because he's busy talking
I
to
did.
Terry.
I just rolled bad,
Oh.
and then I was talking to Terry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
Audience
knew
is
you did it,
audience
and
is
then you
3 for
wanted-
3. Audience is locked in.
14 on the die.
Okay. You turn, you're a bit nervous. You've never used something this big. I mean, you've heard use an harpoon before, but this is so much bigger. You try and aim carefully, and you have this moment of, and everyone recognize, the thrill of the first time that you throw this projectile, this huge projectile that can level the building. Oh, that's so cool! You just see it go. You see the ship that's there, and you see it go. And then you see audience go.
Audience is leveling this fucking ship.
You hit the rear of the ship and you see the explosion. There's a brief moment where you have this, yeah, and then you see munition store exploded, yeah, and you see the ship starting to slowly starts losing altitude and trying to maintain itself. So you notice that the helm is not destroyed. The engine must not be destroyed, but it's lost the capability to navigate.
I mean, honestly, at this point, our other ship could probably finish it because it would probably be faster. But audience still wants to take more shots.
I just realized what time it is, so I'm gonna dip.
All right.
All right. Yeah, anyway, I'll finish
All right.
as soon as they finish having their fun.
See you guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, all right. The angle throws audience off. It's not terrible, but it's only a 10.
Oh, okay. Does Remy want to try a second time?
Yeah, I'll do another one.
Try hit a burning ship that's sinking? I mean, it's right on brand with everything else that happened in this ship so far.
Oh, it is better. It's a 17 on the die.
Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, so you see the ship slowly losing altitude, trying to go. You see them trying to aim for the ocean. Maybe they're trying to make sure that they can at least land on something. You see the shot from audience just going in the ocean. Ah, you missed. You try. You see this perfect little shot just going. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit. Oh, not a lot of damage, but enough. I mostly have 1s, 2s, and 3s on this roll. So, all right, but anyway, you see the shot going straight for the top of the deck, and this is where it's not gonna hit on something very sensitive. And then you realize, oh, it's going right for the guy at the wheel. It's going right for the guy at the... Boom! You see the explosion. You see the fire spread everywhere. The ship hits one more time. It goes out of alignment like this. The hull on its side suddenly facing the ocean. And when the smoke clears, you kill the guy at the helm. So there's no
Alright,
one.
I think that ship's...
There's no one left to put it back in its place, and it slowly goes down, butt first in the ocean where there's a huge gaping hole. Not the one that you're thinking of.
So
hitting,
it just sinks.
hitting the ocean, and then suddenly you see all the flame going out. You see the smoke, and you see a few people just trying to scuttle away from the ship, jumping in the ocean, swimming away, as the ship slowly starts sinking even more and more and more.
That's okay. I'm not gonna take pot shots at random sailors in the water if they aren't part of
With an arcane ballista.
That's a little too mean.
Especially since you've been fired on with an arcane ballista before, so you know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a little too mean. The ship has been destroyed. The threat has been destroyed. There probably aren't that many survivors left after the munitions exploded, and they want to swim back to shore, they can.
Alright.
Threat has been assessed.
So, one ship is down. You've killed somewhere between half of the crew of this ship and 2/3. It depends. Because if you count just rapidly like this, you're about at 19, 20 people killed on this ship, and you estimated that there could be as much as 40 people. So, if it full crew complement, it might be half, but if not, there might only be a handful of people left on the deck, on the upper deck. Which honestly, maybe your other ship can take care of by the time that you go up.
I gotta get up there and get the captain.
Alright, we can go. I guess before we end the stream, we'll say we'll start heading up towards the top deck to deal with the remaining guys.
Okay.
Are we stealthing again? Or are we just
No.
running up there?
I'm running up there. I dash.
Okay, well, I guess
Except
if
for the wind.
Toby's running up there, I guess we'll follow him and we won't stealth.
I think
Are
they
we
know we're
dealing with him
here.
this episode, or we?
Yeah, I think we're, because Fisher had to leave, so
I
I think
go
we'll do the
100
last
feet.
part.
Per second.
We'll do the last part of this fight next episode, probably.
I think they know we're
No,
here.
200 feet. Sorry.
You do 200 feet? Alright, well, Toby's gonna get there like 3 rounds before us, but okay.
You want to be first on top on the deck, alone against 20 people, maybe?
No, I'm just gonna grab the captain real quick and pull him back down with me.
Okay. I guess Toby can always teleport back to us if he needs to.
Yeah, if I need to. Oh no, I'll leave. I guess I'll leave a key point with the audience.
Okay. We'll follow him as quickly as we can.
All right. So we'll finish this stream as you all leave this room. You unlock the room, you pull the lever, and you evacuate the room, trying to go top of the ship. The only question I'll ask is, do you want to take the small stairs where you can only go one at a time, or do you want to take the big stair at the front of the ship, which you can go 2 at a time when you go up?
I went up
Honestly,
the
we might as well
stairwell.
clear the other stairs as we go up so we make sure we get everybody. We've already cleared the back stairs.
Okay.
So audience will go up the front stairs because he's not that worried about a lone sailor that may be guarding the stairs.
All right. And with this, well, you're mostly taking care of an entire ship. It's not bad, you know.
And shot down the second one.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
Helped shoot
yeah,
down the
that's
second
what I was gonna say. To be fair, the other group still had something to do with it. They went through their barrier and they damaged the ship, you know.
They did like 90% of the work. We'll just take credit for it also.
Yeah. What? Who did the final blow?
Raby got the final blow, so we take all the credit.
Oh no, it's exactly that. In previous edition, there was this rule where there was a bonus in experience for whomever gave the last blow to a creature. So there would often be this mage or someone like this, someone that would never be able to kill someone when they knew that the other creature had maybe 2 or 3 hit points left, that would just run toward the creature and bonk, hit it with a staff and yay, I'm the one that killed it, and the warrior would just get mad at him and try to kill him.
Yeah, they just stay in the back the whole time, don't even do anything the whole fight.
You save all your spells till the end of the fight, and then just
fireball right at the end.
fireball everyone, just snipe all the XP.
Oh yeah, I had a pure parody moments one. They were winning this fight. It was awesome. Heroic deeds by the warrior, natural 20s after natural 20s. It really looked like this epic thing. The guy would have been sang as a hero for doing all of this. There was this one guy who got knocked out at the beginning of the fight. Just an ability that incapacitated him for, I think it was 5 rounds. So he wakes up after 5 rounds. He sees the monsters. I throw a dagger. Fuck! You killed him. Oh, good lord. It was one of my friend that was playing the warrior. He was so pissed. He was so pissed.
That was a bad system. The bonus XP was a bad system.
Yeah.
It was an optional rule.
Yeah. Because it's also like, yes, it's just always the best to have different party levels members level at different times. That makes balance so easy.
Yeah, 'cause
Especially when the
then
people at higher
the
levels
higher
tend to be
level
able to
people-
deal higher amounts of damage, meaning that
and
they have
get
an
the
easier
final
time killing
blows
enemies.
more.
Yeah, and then they just snowball more,
That
and
sucks.
then balancing fights for the DM becomes harder. Where it's like, well, because I got this one level 6 versus a level 5 in my party, and now
Well, as the editions succeeded themselves, the power gap between levels increased. So the more you go back in time with different editions, the smaller the power gap is between levels. So the less it becomes crippling to have someone that is one level higher or lower than everyone else. Especially since when it started, the very first edition, the way that it was made so that you could have just an adventure with friends and have an adventure with only half of that party and another party, because you needed so much experience to level up once. The game was conceived so that it wouldn't be that much of a problem if you had a different group every time. That 3 player of the original group are in this one, and then the weeks after it's just one, and the weeks after everyone comes back. And so it wasn't that big of a problem. It became a problem as edition went by, and the amount of experience needed to level up became shorter. So today it is devastating, but not so much before.
yeah.
But like I said, it was an optional rule. Not everyone used it because it created some frustrating moments from time to time.
Yeah. You also don't want party members competing with each other for kills. That's not really what.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
No, it would very often happen that people would ask, can you use this version of the rule? Someone else at one point had made a rule that said whomever dealt the most damage would get the bonus experience. So because they did more damage. Because everyone wants bonus experience. No one wants to remove it. All right, yeah.
Are we still in the stream?
Yeah, I'm just about to start the music. No, we were talking about Dungeons and Dragons, so I figured we might as well let it run. But since this is it, all right. So not the pause screen, and screen. All right. So after this brief history of Dungeons and Dragons, so hopefully you learned something interesting, and hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the episode, the fight, and the bloody mess that our player left behind by murdering people and outright killing them in a single shot. So hopefully you enjoy that as well. And hopefully you will be back next week to see how this ends. Follow. Are anyone in Tobiashi's monastery still alive? Who knows? Hopefully. Will they ever get the letter that Tobiashi sent that will most likely arrive in the midday while everyone is there at the beginning of the day?
The mailman's gonna get there. He's like, "What
Yeah,
the fuck
just-
happened?"
Midst of a barrage of airship. He's like, Another day,
Oh
another
no, we
dollar.
killed the mailman. He was on one of the ships.
Oh,
There were postal ships. Oh.
That was the that was the shiny object I found earlier. It was actually Toby's letter dropping from that priest in the engine.
All right. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hope you'll be there next week, next Wednesday for the live broadcast, Friday for the rebroadcast. The broadcasting time is the same, but for a different side of the continent. So the Wednesday one is at 7:30 for the Western audience, and the Friday one is at 7:30 for the Eastern audience. So, and if you want to make map with me tomorrow on Thursdays, I will be waiting for you. Other than that, yeah, if you want to support us, that's always very much appreciated. I saw we had another, well, we had a subscription renewal. That's always nice. We also had another follower during the week, so thanks, and keep them going. Keep them coming. Yeah, if you enjoy it, if you want to support us, remember, just leave a like, a comment, an interaction on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, even though YouTube is getting pummeled on every side because they're doing unjust things right now, apparently. I don't think I'm affected, but then again, I have several hours of content every time I download, so I'm pretty sure I'm not in their best promotion slot. If you want to do more, you can support us by making a donation, becoming a Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, very much appreciated. But if you can't do any of those, there's a very free thing, mostly effortless, that helps tremendously, and it's spreading the word of this channel. So, thank you very much. See you next week. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.
Good night.
good night.